And welcome back, folks. And, wow, the last grand final, the big one, Flinders Park versus Brighton Bombers, under 18 red. And joining me in commentary, Vince Cosme. Welcome, Vince.
Welcome, Tony. And yes, looking forward to this game between Flinders Park and the Brighton Bombers. Should be interesting. These two teams only played once in that quirk of the draw with a 9-round season during the minor round, before they obviously matched up in the finals. And I'll like to welcome Ned, who's here as well.
Thank you very much. Great to be here, guys.
So now it's, for the viewers at home, Ned Maguire. And that's not Ed Maguire, Ned Maguire. We've got the best one. Spelled a little bit different, Ned. And you've got some great intel as well on Flinders Park. We see them warming up. I can tell you at home, folks, land of the Giants with them. So let's we're just going to share a bit of intel between the three of us. So the game is due to start at 3:40, so we've got 10 minutes. So the build up to this game, second semi, Flinders Park won that game by 19 points against Brighton. So into the grand final, the goals were shared pretty much. Draper kicked 3 for Brighton in that game. So Flinders Park shared. The prelim, Brighton back on the winners list, 75-47 over Modbury. Draper again kicked 3, 28-point win, brings them to this game. The ladder, Flinders Park finished with 8-1. Brighton 7-2. Flinders Park, that loss was their only loss of the season by 2 points to Modbury. So they won every game, and that was round 1. Round 5, Flinders Park defeated Brighton by 4 points. Flinders Park had 11 scoring shots and Brighton 17.
10-goal one they kicked that day, and after conceding the first 6 goals, Ned.
That's right, yep. Brighton kicked the first 6 of that game, and they would have been pretty cock-a-hoot going in at quarter time, and Flinders seemed to run over them in the last quarter. That
was their first loss of the year for Brighton. They then actually had a pretty poor performance the following week against Golden Grove, but since then they've got back on track and obviously find themselves here in the grand final. So certainly looking forward to an interesting last game. Both the times these teams have played, the games have been very close, so there's no reason to think that this won't be exactly the same.
Absolutely.
So Ned, just take us through, some of the players for Flinders Park. You've got a bit of intel, I think you were saying there, Richards and some of these players. Just tell us a little bit about some of the players that you know from Flinders Park.
Yeah, they're very solid all over the ground. Really versatile team as well. You've got Isaac Richards in the ruck, who's arguably been the best ruckman in the comp this year. He'll provide first usage for their midfielders, and Ethan Neal, one of them, won the medal this year for the competition.
That's correct too, yes.
So those two will be linking up a lot today. You'll be expecting a lot of clearances through those two boys. John Moscow coming off half-back. Him and Oscar McCann in full-back love to bounce off the half-back, run and gun, bite off some dangerous kicks, and when they're playing well, they often have a good game. Also, their structure, they like to run and gun, as I said, and it's built through their defence. So whenever they have a good game, particularly those two I already mentioned, they're always very dominant.
Yeah, so looking forward to the start of this game. We've still got a little bit of time before the teams actually run out for their final warm-up and the toss. The umpires are out on the ground at the moment, so we'll just go on, Tony. Sorry.
Yeah, I was just going to ask about Ethan Neal. Obviously had a very good season, did he? What position is an on-baller, is he?
Yes, he's an on-baller. He might rest up forward at some points, but he'll be playing majority through the middle.
Yes, I wouldn't suggest they'd be taking him off too much, but geez, I'll tell you what, in that warm-up, there'd be 6 or 8 players that I reckon could have played in the ruck. Who is their actual ruckman? You pointed him out to us.
Isaac Richards, number 9, he's their ruckman today.
So he's one to keep an eye on and wins a lot of the taps around the ground. And for Brighton Bombers, so it'll be interesting to see also how big the bench is as Brighton Bombers take the ground. They're coached by Ian Barnes, and they'd be pumped up after winning that preliminary final last week by a fair margin. So a 28-point win over Modbury, and I'll tell you what, there's a lot of noise. Interesting, both teams coming out of the one gateway as well, and with the noise going on and so on, we're lucky that they're actually separated, Vince.
Yes, they're Flinders Park just about to enter the ground at the moment. Brighton Bombers just out in front of us here, coming out towards the outer side of the ground. Interesting that Brighton Bombers had 6 players that finished in the top dozen in the medal count, so they really tend to spread the load. Led by Deacon Trembath, who was actually finished 2 votes behind Ethan Neal. So they seem to have quite a few talented players there that we're looking forward to watching today.
And we'll just have some tips around the panel. So first of all, Vince, who are you tipping and by how much?
I think a lot of it's going to come down to, maybe with the breeze and a little bit of cloud coming over now too, it might come down to who actually wins the toss. But I'd like to think that maybe, only based on the fact that Brighton seem to be a bit more even as a team, that they may get the job done today. But as we've said, the games these two teams have played have been quite competitive and quite close. So it could actually go either way. So is that all right? They're sitting on the fence a bit.
Who have you tipped and by how much?
Well, I think I'll go for Brighton, and I think they'll win by 10 points.
All right. And Ned?
Well, I think it's very, very important what goes on in the middle. Obviously, you've got Trembath for Brighton and Neal for Flinders. That's the big contest in the middle. And I think whoever gets the best service down forward, Flinders have a very tall team. If they can utilise that and move the ball quickly like they do when they're playing their best footy, I think they'd consider themselves favourites going into this if they can play that way. So I've probably got Flinders, but it'll be pretty tight, I think. Maybe 1 or 2 goals.
Well, I'm picking Flinders Park by 28 points. The weather, brought to us by Elders Weather App. Get on to it, folks. And I can tell you right now, 27 beautiful degrees down here in beautiful old St Mary's. The wind is very windy, 24 kilometres an hour coming from the north. Actually, it's heading up to 32. There's no frost, Vince. That's a good thing. The rain, they're expecting between 1 and 5 millimetres. The UV index is very high. Slip, slop and slap, folks. So big build up here, and I tell you what, hoping that rain stays away. It's saying there might be a 50% chance of it. Currently 27. Late shower. This game is due to start at 3:40, and they're just coming in now for the national anthem. Just while they're doing that, 3:40. So this is going to be a game finishing around 5:30, 5:45, and almost a twilight game, one might say. They'll be using a red ball. These boys will be anxious. I see Flinders Park have got a couple of jumpers that have got the blue up the side, and the rest of them. So whoever got the Guernseys ready, just a little message there. There's some have got a little bit of a mixed message, but it could be different teams, different size boys. Have a look at Flinders Park when they line up. Look at number 6 there. That's so he's not the ruckman, Noah Goldie. Number 9 is the ruckman. Number 43, he's a giant, Max Teague, 18. These kids have got 3 more years to grow, as we'll take a little break for the national anthem, folks.
Welcome back here. This is the 4th and final game today down at St Mary's, Flinders Park versus Brighton Bombers, under 18 Red Boys. Big roar as always after the national anthem. The teams go into their huddles and captains heading towards the centre of the field. I think this is going to be a crucial toss.
2 each. So Ned, keep an eye on the toss. So we've got number 13, Ethan Neal. Now he's our medal winner. And number 4, of course, is Mitchell Gudera. So
That's John Moscow. John Moscow.
is it?
Number 4, yeah. Yep.
We've been given
Well, that's
a
an error
furphy there.
John Moscow. Thank you.
Looks like Brighton have won the toss, boys.
Which way are they going, sir?
You'd assume they'd be coming down to our end with the breeze.
Flinders Park, yep.
I think this breeze is going to be really important. I mean, obviously it's picked up a bit, and in the games previously, it's been a massive factor. So whoever can utilise this win the most, I think, could just about finish on top.
Yeah, it was interesting. The last game in the Women's Port District, that third quarter kicking into the wind, just sort of got a couple of scores there. Jeez, that boy there, I'd hate to run into Max Teague. He's a giant of a man.
He's a big boy. They're full forward.
The beast. So we might come up with a few nicknames with all due respect to these boys. But looking at Brighton, lad just coming down here for the backman there, Dylan Draper. Looks a good size, good athlete. They've got a good match up here at centre half back. Look at the left there. Who have we got in the middle there? Just having a look there. Number 15 is Finlay Bennett for them. Player in long sleeves out there. That's the first today at 27 degrees.
That's commitment to the cause there.
That is. Big ruckman in the middle. Ladies and gentlemen, we are underway in the Under-18 Red 2020 Grand Final. There can only be one winner. Umpire checks both captains, looks around, holds the ball aloft. Neil just pushing around there. And Vince, we are underway.
And so up goes the ball. Ruckman, excellent tap there from Tyron Book. And the ball's just gone forward. Looks like Brighton are going to get notes. It's Flinders Park going forward with Blake Jarman. Ball goes into the pocket and out of bounds, and that'll be the first boundary throw in.
Max Teague's going to be really important today. If he can throw his weight around up forward, he's got a beautiful long kick. If he can put a few on the scoreboard and make the defenders earn it, that's going to be really important for Flinders today.
Boundary throw in. Ruckman go up. Book gets his hands to it first, and that's not coming out. Ethan Neal tackled. They'll want to get straight onto him.
A little bit of a press already by Flinders Park. Look at them up the ground.
Yeah, they've moved up well. First to the ball there was Peathers, and that doesn't look like it's coming out again. Oh, he's paid holding the ball against him. So Brighton have the ball.
So coming down the wing, players just going to have to pop this up in the air 50-50 because players all around not quite making it, and bobbling around on the ground. Neil it is, picks up, and we'll have a free kick here, Vince.
Yeah, so yes, Neil's umpire's about to ball it up. Ruckman at it again. No real clear tap. Excellent take there by Kaesler, but he's held up, and umpire is going to ball it up again. So a bit of a tight start to this game. Again, neither ruckman has the advantage. Sheldon had an attempt at it. Oh, coming through the middle there. Excellent. Oh, the handball's missed there from Pryor. But mops it up well there, O'Neill. So O'Neill goes over to the centre wing. Brighton kick forward there from Sigel up to their forward line. That's their first inside 50. Flinders Park going to be first back there. And Reardon has the ball. He's gone out wide. And I think, is that gone out on the full, or is that going to be... Yes, it has. Yep, the kick out there on the forward flank. It'll be Brighton, and this will be their first decent look at the goal. Ball's just popped up there. Ooh, over the back, and that's gone out just on the other side in the forward pocket, and boundary umpire's going to throw it in.
So right in that forward pocket here for Brighton, can they capitalise? So umpire now steps in. Throw it. I love this bit, Vince. Spinning. Back it goes. Oh, big tap out. Exactly what you said there before, Ned. That's number 9, Richards. hits it downfield. Player kept his eyes on the ball well and just couldn't complete the mark with Samuel Chambers. In a bit of bother there. Nice smother. Second kick by Brighton. In it comes. There's the big ruckman there. Geez, I'll tell you what, he looks so good too. Isaac Richards. Remember, these guys have still got 3 years of growing. Goes for the switch of play. That's a dangerous kick because the wind could take that, and it does. Took it out of his hands. Brighton onto it now. Jackson Sampson. Round he comes. Spins right around. High, wide, and unlike myself, handsome.
Not very handsome.
And he's kicked that right around and out of bounds. And I reckon that's halfway to O'Halloran Hill, that football. I hope they've got a couple of spares because there's no time on. David Reardon it is, just waiting for the ball. So, a little bit of a break. The other thing, folks, we're going to try and get hold of the girls' beanie winner from the last game. Hopefully get her over here for a quarter-time interview. And that ball, I tell you what, I'm going to stick my head out and have a look. If someone's listening to this, go and park out on that back road. You'll get about 20 of them in a bag out there today. So what they should be doing is should have a spare on the bench and bring that in. So there's mayhem going on outside here as the broadcast crew are trying to rectify the tent.
Yep, they found it.
So the ball coming back.
Brighton would be a bit annoyed all the time that this is taking. They've got the breeze.
Yes. So Reardon it is. Comes in. Just has to kick down the line. Big pack forms. Up they go. Clunk down. Oh, a player picked up off the ground and throw, and there was Hunter Window. We call that being ragdoll, and that is a free kick to Flinders Park. And very lively, this young lad. Tom Sheldon goes back, looks down the line, kicks to the wing. Players go up, unable to take it. Big pack forms again. Geez, I tell you what, he goes in hard, Ethan Neal. You can see why he won the medal. Umpire's given a free kick now. Number 17 it is. Samuel Chambers. So
it's been lively early.
Yeah, he was over here a minute ago. Takes a bit of a hop, skip and a jump. It's a hard kick into that wind. Player making front position. Very good there. Brighton are hard at it. It's going to be willing these first 10 minutes in an under-18 game. These are all fit young lads. They will be hard at it. Every possession is going to be hard earned. Look at that player trying to wriggle his way out. Hunter Window now. Doesn't get far forward. Flinders Park player a bit slower off the back of the pack to get up. Free kick here to Brighton it is, Vince.
So it's on the wing. Brighton have the ball. Kick goes over towards the flank. Pack forms, comes off hands. Nice shark by Brighton there. The ball's gone long and just gone through for a point, went over the back. So that is the first score of the game. And Brighton lead by that solitary point. So it'll be, I think it's Oscar McCann might be bringing the ball back in here. It is. So the ball comes back. Excellent kick out to the far side. Well sharked off the pack by Johnston. He's at it again, Johnston. But it looks like it's not going anywhere and it's just gone out of bounds and on the far side.
So a huge interchange bench over there as well. We'll get you to keep an eye on the interchanges netted and see whether they're doing it by time or just by fatigue. So shouldn't be any fatigue yet. Umpire throws it in.
What have you seen so far, mate?
And Oscar McCann, he'll love to take those kick-outs. He's a really nice booming right leg, and especially with the wind, he'll love to penetrate. He'd take about 10 metres out of the goal square and get a real roost.
Yeah, well, that could almost get the ball up to the centre.
Absolutely.
In the second and fourth quarters.
So out of bounds now. Brighton it is. Right in front of the Flinders Park box. Putting it back in. Oh, that is a great clunking grab there. And that was Josh Moscow, was it? Yeah, Moscow. Nice kick. Just a nice short touch there. Player taking the grab there. I reckon that's Sam. No, that's not Chambers. That might be Jacob Couch, I reckon. Just kicks it long. Here's the big ruckman. He's been prominent early. Just stabs at it. Oh, that's a nice mark too. Playing in front, you have to be doing that. Player number 14. So, goes long. Long into, just can't get inside the 50 for Flinders Park. So number 4 taking that mark. Harry Maxwell, 1 goal, 1 on the board for Brighton Bombers. Flinders Park yet to score. Now goes penetrating kick, but kicks straight back to Flinders Park. Number 29, I reckon, or is it 39? Luke Saritas. Now, can they penetrate? Can they get a second one? A bit of backwards and forwards between the 50s here, Vince. Harry Maxwell it is.
He's got it again. So his kick will go back a little bit further this time. Oh, gee. Richards up high, but fell heavily, but he's up okay. And that ball's gone out of bounds. We'll have a boundary throw in, half forward for the Brighton Bombers. They lead 1-7. Flinders Park yet to score. We're 8 minutes in.
Unsurprisingly, both these teams are strong intercept markers, and they love to move forward through their intercept marking.
So up it goes. Richards with the tap. Ball on the ground. Flinders Park look like they might get it out here. They do. And the handball there from Baker just missed Neil, and that's gone out of bounds and will be thrown in once again right on centre wing in front of the club rooms. Just waiting, and in the ball comes now. The ruckmen are at it again. A lot of pushing and shoving. Richards again with the excellent tap through to Neil. Caught holding the ball, tried to break the tackle, and very good tackle there by Trembath. And he, with the long sleeves, he will send that 50-60 metres. That's a roost. They're out the back here. Oh, he hasn't got a very good bounce. It's going to be hooked around on the left. Is that out of bounds on the full? It was. Brighton had that opportunity there, but they're sort of wasting it a little bit here. Nearly 9.5 minutes in.
So player with the ball on a fullback line for Flinders Park. He's going to kick this out towards our trailer here. Right in front of us now. Player kept his eyes on the ball, but well done. Intercept mark again by Harrison Kaysler. Looks inside. Now it's kicked to the hot spot. That ball just drifting away there. Another out of bounds here. So Flinders Park or a throw-in it'll be. The umpire signals throw-in. How are you seeing it, Ned? What are you seeing? A bit of a press up the ground. What are you seeing out there, mate?
There is a little bit, especially from Brighton with this breeze, and they're going to love these forward stoppages. Their leading goal scorer for the season, Matthew Barnes, he'll be loving this little stoppage here.
Gee, that ball dropped short by the goal boundary umpire, so players need to take hold of that. Well done by Flinders Park. That's number 1, Cooper Pethers. Ball is held in, and Harrison Kaiser. And I'll tell you what, if you look at these lads, most of these lads, if this was country, they'd be playing senior football. So this is a great standard. Round the corner, little snap there by Hunter Window, unable to capitalise. They're pushing hard here, Brighton, but they just can't get the goals. They've had 3 or 4 kicks now. Player, he went to go one way, then the other. This is going to be a difficult kick if he comes out here. Decides to go out, gains a metre or 2. Ball just holds up in the air right in front of our position. Grab over the back, umpire says play on. Now out, Jacob Couchides along the ground, player in front, well done there. And that was Piscioneri, easy for me to say, Cozzy I'll call him. Over the top now, Jack Burke, 2 on 1, Brighton in numbers, pressure, 1 player up. Just a kick down the ground, and that's what happens when you don't look. Brighton now, can't quite pick it up, player over the ball. He's starting to give us a little bit. Kaysler, ball goes forward now, led to the ball, Flinders Park. Don't get near his head, the umpire says. 2 players on 1 and a free kick. Jeez, I tell you what, they did that strongly there, didn't they, Vince?
They did. That was excellent work. Draper just trying to get into the game. The kick goes forward out towards the wing.
Tried to clunk that, the big fella.
Yep, it was Book, the ruckman. It's an excellent kick into the middle.
Harry Maxwell.
And that goes, it's Hunter Window again. And look at that kick. He's been excellent early, Window, and that's ended right up on the chest of Ethan Draper, and he's going to get his first good look today.
So what did you see there, Ned? Just the ruckman there intercepted and big turnover.
Absolutely, he's going to have a big game on his hands today against Richards today, and they're small passes, they're small players. Hunter Window, beautiful kick, not much the defender Oscar McCann could do about that.
Yeah, good play. Way you go, Vince.
So in he comes. It's going to be kicking from probably around about 25-30. He looks like he's directly in front. And yeah, crowd tells a story, so do the players.
Look at him get around him.
That'll be his first goal for the day. And that is their second Brighton Bombers. They go to 2-1, leading Flinders Park, who are yet to trouble the scorers. And we'll just await. The ball's coming back into the middle at the moment. So good start there. A little bit of reward, a lot of repeat entries, and always have a saying that the last person you want to bring the ball out from the 50 is the boundary umpire, and that's what's happened. So the ruckmen are up again. Excellent shark there from Kaysler. He's been quite prominent into the forward line. Attacked it hard. Dylan Draper. And
Taking it ground,
yeah, taking it. That's what's happened there. Looks like it's gone out of bounds, and so the boundary umpire will throw that in. Right on the forward 50.
So, right by the big spotlight's out here. Umpire goes back, sets himself up. That takes about a minute and a half off the clock. Throws in, beautiful throw in by the young man. No one out the back. One of my little pet hates there. Player just overrunning the ball there was Sheldon. Now Flinders Park just a little bit forward kick. They're just outside the 50 here. Converging on the player there. The Brighton player couldn't get free. Playing, just tripped as he went to kick on his left. Very quickly, handball on by Jack Burke. They're out now. Player kicks that was Ruben Hartwig. Gets it along the flank. Now they're off. Quick feed here by Jalen Pryor inside. Player running through, running towards goal, and that's what the wind will do for you today. Just drags that across. Still alive. Rankin couldn't quite get to it. So that was Nicholas Kontutsikos who kicked that forward. So ball out now. Turned around by Flinders Park. Didn't really had a look. Just kicked to the hot spot. Big pack forms. Brighton Bombers in there. Geez, I'll tell you what, a player's taken off the back of the pack here. Brighton Bomber player there. Jackson Sampson came through strongly. Gave them first use. This way, that way. Just a little dribble along the boundary. And going out of bounds right in front of that player. Jackson Sampson retrieves the ball. Gives it to the umpire. Umpire says, now, pass it here. I'll take a step forward. Then I'll take... There we go. Steps forward now. Finally, we get the throw in halfway through the third quarter, just about. No, just joking. So over it comes. Flinders Park quickly off the pack. Can it bounce? No, it cannot. Players leading to the ball. Let's have a look at this boundary umpire, Vince. So let's just see. I like the little idiosyncrasies. So he steps in front of the line, lines himself up. Oh, he's had a bit of a look there. He just stands still. Now, where's the throw going to go? I like this as a coach. Is it over the back? Is it dropping forward? Throws it up. Nice throw in. Brighton get to it. Strongly hit forward. Flinders Park player couldn't quite attack that ball. Just that metre in front of him it was. Can't get to it. Big pack Mills. Brighton at it. The big ruckman. I don't mind his game. He's having a bit of a go at it. It's bobbling around here. And we'll see another ball up. So the big ruckman, Tyron Book, is up against Isaac Richards. And I haven't minded Book's game so far as a competitor. Up it goes. Just stood in front of the Flinders Park ruckman. Got first use. Oh, it goes this way, that way. Umpire says, I'll have it. Bound? No.
I think
Central umpire has said, that is holding the ball, son.
Clark,
so
not happy he got caught holding the ball. Maybe he thought he might have been out of bounds, but that'll be McCarthy now with the ball at half-back.
Oscar McCann's just gone off, and they've got one free up forward.
They have to.
Brighton, so if they can move it quick, then there'll be every chance.
Well, at the moment it's gone the other way. The kick in from Kontutsikos.
Easy for you to say.
And that's been marked in the forward line by Flinders Park, and that's Pishkaneri. So
he's a good mark, good strong overhead, and attacks the ball well. This is his one little demon here. It's the set shots.
And well played, Ned. Yep, you picked that beautifully. That went out to the right, just through for a behind. Flinders Park doing a little bit of good work here late in the game, late in the quarter, to get some scoreboard on, but not scoreboard pressure yet, because they've only got the 3 points on the board. That's an excellent kick right out to the wing. First to the ball is Barnes, but it's mopped up by Flinders Park, and they're going to head back towards centre half forward. He kicks up. Oh, big fly there. Almost taken by Zach Burke. And it's gone into centre half forward. Prize after the ball. Ball's bobbling around. Oh, nearly picked up there by Pishkaneri again. And umpire's called there a free kick. We'll just wait and see. And it's going to Flinders Park. So they'll be having a shot on goal. Isaiah Gallagher.
This will be handy into the wind. They've held Brighton up well, haven't they? They've only scored the one with the wind, Brighton. So Isaiah Gallagher.
So in he comes. Wants to probably head to the right-hand post, let the breeze bring it around.
Oh,
Would you
wouldn't
believe it? It's gone the other way. So through for a behind, so that is actually 3 points to them now.
Ethan Newell back onto the ground. He's had a long spell. I'm not sure whether he's a bit sore or not, but
yeah, see him over the far side. Good spot, Ned.
he's back on now, so hopefully he can get himself into the game quickly.
So we're waiting for the ball. This is ironic. We're waiting for the ball to be retrieved down the hill from the far end. Brighton player now. Nice handball across. I'm commentating the ball coming back. That's what's happening. Okay, so long sleeves. Deacon Trembath sneaks forward. That's a long kick down to the wing almost. Good contest by the two players there. Around it comes by Flinders Park. They're pushing hard into this wind. This is Jackson Sampson. He's been lively. No, just a one-hander, if you don't mind, umpire. And bops it forward, was taken down, and the umpire said play on. Now the players have got to run uphill virtually because it's past the midfield. Attacking now. Oh, he's just dropped the World Cup, that lad, because that was a Monty. Poor old Ethan Draper kicked the first goal. He knows it too. Lift the head up, son, get the next one. And I'll tell you what's happened. That quick transition, all the midfielders are now just getting down. So number 33 looks like Harry Berggren. I think he's going into the ruck there, Ned. Do you know much about young Harry? He's a bit slight in his build.
He is a little bit, but he's still a pretty big boy. And
taken out. There's a goal there. Sorry, mate. Just
that's all right.
Snap. Waiting for the goal umpire. He's giving it. And that was Dylan Draper. Yeah, so come back to young Berggren there.
Well, he did get pushed out of that contest a little bit there. But he's a pretty tall lad, and I think he'd like his chances more on the centre bounce, give himself a bit of time to jump into the
Yeah, I was just going to say, so being an athlete, if you look at him now, he's tall. Actually, is he going down?
Past, yep.
He's going down forward now.
Isaac Richards back on now.
Ah, yes. So maybe, geez, he's had to run the whole length of the ground, poor old Berggren. But I like what you said then. I reckon he's one that would stand back off a player, not use his body, but just jump over the top if he's an athlete.
Absolutely.
So ball in the middle. So they've got Richards back in. Just that matchup didn't quite work, and they got a goal out of it. Geez, it's a good battle in the middle. There's the opposite ruckman, and I've liked his game book. Ball just punched forward here. Oh, he tried to take off before he had it there. It could bounce fortuitously. Doesn't quite. That was interesting there. I reckon that was Dylan Draper. He was off before the ball came to him, and he left his arm out, hung it around, and just pumped it forward. So ball in the forward pocket here. Brighton, can they get another one? I'll tell you what, Dylan Draper, you've got your hands full now because on you is Isaac Richards for Flinders Park. One sock up, one sock down. In it comes, drops short. Still gets his hand to it, Neil. So they've got the cream of the crop in there in the back line at the moment. This player's been good, but that's a hard ball to stand under for Tom Sheldon, Vince. And look at the big ruckman here. He's about 6'20", this lad, number 26.
Yeah, he's played a good quarter book on Richards.
Tyron.
So up they go. Oh, and a good tap there. Ball's out wide, pulled in by Barnes. Not going anywhere and just trickles over the line. So we'll have a boundary throw in right on the 50-metre arc in front of us here in the half forward flank for Brighton. 2 goals to Brighton. Flinders Park, 2 points.
Yep. And Brighton are really pressing forward now. Lots of players in their forward 50. They're trying to really put the pressure on with this breeze.
So ball comes out. Oh, someone tackled without the ball and then probably pushed in the back as well.
Have a look at that screen there. There's about 18 to 20 players just in that little pack there. It's huge, isn't it?
It's quite congested just inside this 50. I think Flinders Park may be holding on here, trying not to let a late one get given up. Good tap by Richards. Almost sharked there by Trembath. And there it is, 22 minutes. That's the end of the first quarter. So the score 14-3. Brighton kicked the only 2 goals with the breeze. Flinders Park did a good job there, holding them to only 2 goals, and actually had a period probably through the middle of that quarter where they had some consistent forward entries as well.
So the goal scorers for Brighton, I've got Dylan Draper with 1, number 22, and Ethan Draper with 1 as well. So I like Jackson Sampson, number 2. Haven't minded his game. And also Tyron Book is giving us a good battle with Isaac Richards, who is the premier ruckman of Flinders Park. And that's been a really good battle. And probably Tyron Brooks getting a little bit on top there at times. Players for Flinders Park, well, we've seen a few there. As I said, Richard's been good. Ethan Neal's been lively. Be interested to know, Ned, how Ethan Neal went off the ground. That's did he get a knock around? What sort of happened there?
He's been a bit quiet, but he looks all right. It looks like Finlay Bennett has a bit of a job on him today, so he might
tag. Do you think? Yeah,
looks like it could be.
Keep an eye on that. Good spot.
So yeah, he's restricted him pretty well so far. It'll be interesting to see if he can break it in the next 3 quarters.
So some stats from the first quarter. Inside 50s, Brighton leading 11-6. They're also leading the tackle count, 15-7. Clearance is pretty even. Free kicks in favour of Flinders Park. Centre clearances as well. Even. Hit-outs, even. Tackles inside 50. Only 2 for Flinders Park, 3 to Brighton. And turnovers, 5 to Flinders Park and 7 to Brighton. So fairly even there with the statistics, and that's listed by the game. All right, we're going to go to a break, and we'll be back for the second quarter shortly.
Check out Catch, where everyday Aussies get what they need for less. Like Mixed Joggers, Bill's Gate, Sarah Jessica's Parker, and Kim's Kardashian. For all the brands they love, everyday Aussies, check out Catch.
At Carlton Football Club, we use Interchange Pro software to manage our rotations on game day with our men's team, women's team and VFL affiliate Northern Blues. The software is simple and user-friendly and gives us a great idea of how to manage our players' rotations during a match. Interchange Pro provides concise information about players' time on ground and time on the bench. We can also see how long players have been on the ground and configure accurate alerts for individual players to manage their rotations and game time. Using the software, we can keep track of how many minutes our players have played on the ground and spent on the bench for the whole entire season, creating a database. We find Interchange Pro a great solution to managing our players' rotations on game day, and it'll be a great tool at community level too.
Check out Catch, where everyday Aussies are getting great deals, like Justin's Timber Rake, Sylvester's Cologne, Celine's Dijon, and Camilla's Pasta Bowls. For millions of products, everyday Aussies, check out Catch.
Welcome back, folks. Well, it's getting hot in the kitchen in the OTR Division 1.
Just by coincidence, our yesterday's hero this week happens to be one of Port District's favourite sons, and I speak, of course, of Jamie Baldy Baldacera.
It's that time of the show for Tony's Tales, and he's brought some stuff.
I've got some what we call props. So welcome back, folks. A quick mention to our sponsors: Dartfish, Sports Interactive, Business Plaza, Interchanger, Catch.com.au, Screaming Good Deals, and of course streaming through Filming Footy. Players back in the position now. Number 5 in the middle is Blake Jarman for Flinders Park. Keep an eye on him. He's standing. Harry Maxwell. Umpire holds the ball aloft. The 2 big ruckmen come in. Step aside. Oh, up he goes. The boot goes out. Can't quite get it out. Neil's in there trying to... There he is, putting a tackle in. You'd expect to see that strong play, and we get a second ball up here. Neil just pushed away, and that young lad, number 5, Hunter Window, is just feeling the effects of that.
Brighton have 2 spare behind the ball to start the second quarter, going into the breeze.
Okay, so we'll keep an eye on that again. Neil dives in. Now we get a free kick out, Brighton. So number 7, haven't called him much, Jacob Weston. Just a nice left foot though. Out. Oh, that is an absolutely spectacular mark John Moscow. Wowee, what a grab. So, forward he comes, down the half forward. Up they go. Oh, landing heavily is the ruckman. I tell you what, this is what I love about these young guys. He bounced then and got back up off the ground. If that was me, I'd be getting up about Monday, I reckon, Vince.
So, Flinders Park with the ball, free kick, and moves into the forward line. Looking there for Manning, for McCann. Ball's come back out towards... Oh, excellent grab there again. There's Book again. He's playing a sensational game. So, kicks just off the side, heading out towards the wing.
Ruckman should handball, do you think, Vince?
Kaesler leads in the race to it, but it looks like at Flinders Park have got spares across the back here, and they've got the ball coming out towards this wing.
Well done.
Excellent spoil. Excellent spoil there by Emerson. He's back in the second time. I think he actually grabbed someone without the ball. The umpire lets it go. Short, not 15. Called that one on Baker.
Clever.
Good work there from O'Neill. Smothered. And it's just a little bit scrappy here. Barnes got the ball, kicks forward, and
Ethan
Neal's got that out on the...
He's in the middle of nowhere and they kicked it to him, Vince.
So, big kick looking up forward, up they go. Oh, great grab there. Yeah, that's good work, Richards. Yeah, excellent mark.
Ooh.
Pops it up.
Jeez.
Ball on the ground. Handball there from Dewhurst. It's a bit of a scramble at the moment. Brighton have got it out. That's Book again. He's done well there. And excellent kick into the centre. And good grab there by Kaesler. Liked his game so far. So he puts the ball to centre half forward. Big fly there from Draper. Couldn't quite get it. Neal with the handball. And the ball's coming back. Maybe not too far. The handball there. It's been picked up by Harry Maxwell. And his handball to Trembath. And they've moved forward back over to the wing. First one there looks like Sigel. He's just picked the ball up now. Tackled immediately. Umpire calls play on. Ball just spills out the back. Oh, he's pulled a free kick out of it now, and it's going to Flinders Park. That'll be to Jalen Pryor.
So Pryor is on that far wing. Big crowd here still, which is fantastic. Gee, player on his own there. Runs forward now. Nice kick inside 50. Big pack. The two ruckmen contest. What a battle these two are having. Fantastic. Tyron Book. They were standing each other there. So Brighton, I called this yesterday. This is almost like a windscreen wiper between the two 50s. It goes forward, it goes back, goes forward, goes back. Kicks that wide. Flinders Park player gets a hand to it. Just out of bounds there. Umpire says, I'll throw it in. I'm going to take my time here because he's going to take the ball, maybe take a step or two back. Now he's going to step forward again. There he goes. And finally, here we go. The wind up. Throws it in. The ruckman contest. Over the back it goes. To the front now. Sorry, Brighton. Quick kick. Please not out of bounds again. Oh, streaming forward. Good pace too. I reckon that was Kaesler again. Gee, good contest down there. The forward umpires let it go. Flinders Park player had to wait. Geez, they link up well. Really well. Little chip kick out. That was all right because he put the player in space. They look down. They're trying very hard not to waste possessions, but kicked it to two Brighton. He's swarmed now, 2-on-1. They've got it out. They've got 3 on to 2 here. Can they manufacture it? So, Hunter, window, gets it inside. Player drops an easy mark there. Big fella comes through. Quick handball. Flinders Park, this way, that way. They handball backwards to go forward. Good contest. Player in front there running through now. Player number 11 pops it over to Harry Maxwell. Finally gets it back, and that was Trembath. Kicks in. Can they get a grab? No, they can't. Bounces off, running into an open goal, and that is Dylan Draper with his second. They had to work hard there, Brighton. They manufactured it. I'll tell you what was important there. Deacon Trembath running on for 2 possessions. Very well done there, Ned. What do you think there?
Absolutely. All the big players are starting to come into the game now. Ethan Neal having a bigger impact this quarter, and so's Trembath. Just quickly with the Flinders Park defence, they're starting to link up a little bit better. They're just turning it over when they get a about halfway. They're struggling to get it into their forward half.
Yeah, I agree. They look quite good there a couple of times, but as I said, it's like a windscreen wiper. It gets to here and goes back out again, and that's a little bit demoralising. And for Brighton to be scoring into the breeze,
That's a big goal.
They're 3 goals up, 3 goals 2 on the scoreboard. We're almost 6 minutes into this quarter. Flinders Park haven't scored with this huge breeze.
It does seem to have died a little, but it's still definitely there.
Right, so bounce down again, ball into the forward line. Bennett tried to get the handball away, was tackled. Umpires called a free kick, and that's going to Baker. And no, it's now going to Sheldon. So Sheldon with the ball. Kicks long. Not really suited there. Not really suited there
Teague.
to Teague at full forward. Ball sort of went over his head. And it's gone out of bounds. We're going to have to throw in now. Looks like Teague's going to contest it potentially.
You reckon he'll
With
body?
Book.
Look at the size of
He's
it.
definitely
With
going to
Book.
try and
Yeah.
use that body.
Yeah, so he's going to go out at Teague and Book. A bit of holding on the jumper there. Oh, fantastic shark.
You're kidding.
What a magnificent shark off the ruck work there from Stephen Clark.
Oh.
And on the check side, on the right leg, he has just put that through, and that is their first goal, Flinders Park. And what a great goal it was.
We have the first nickname of the day, Clark the Shark. Have a look at that. What a great goal, wasn't it? He kicked that check side and the wind just sort of took it. Brilliant sunshine across the ground here now. There's clouds ominous, but wow, the sun has come out. Maybe that's a sign from above. The sun came out as soon as he kicked that goal. How'd you see that one, Ned?
Well, I thought that Max Teague's body work in that ruck contest was really pivotal.
Crucial,
and
wasn't
he
it?
won that tap as well. Got their little crummers into the game, and it's a beautiful finish from Clark there.
So up they go again. Neither ruckman gets a real chance at it. It bobbles a little bit forward. Trembath just dropped it there. Kaiser tidies up, and now Brighton will move forward. So ball just holding up a bit in the breeze, goes forward. First one there looks to be Johnson. His kick's gone high, and big fly there from Baker. Couldn't quite bring it down. Handball comes out. Here comes Neil into the forward line. Pushed under the ball there, Teague, and that's going out just in the pocket and will be a boundary throw-in.
Will we see a mirror image? This is where the last goal was manufactured by him. Will it be a mirror image?
Where's Clark? Is he around it again?
There he is.
There he
too.
is.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they've given him a bit of space here. Player behind him. Now he's just coming in.
Yeah. And Kaysler's on him too, and he's had a good game, Kaysler.
Big Teague. I think they're almost too far back, the ruckman. You watch this ball. Last one dropped short.
So in they come. Neither ruckman really gets a go at it, but it looks like it's been sharked again, and it has. This time by Ruben Hartwig.
2 sharks out there.
They've done fantastic off those forward stoppages, and that's 2 in about 2 minutes. Very, very similar goals. Ruck contest, here we go. Ruck contest in a very similar position. And in again, this time it's Hartwig, and very, very similar, and through it goes, and suddenly it's 5 points the difference.
So movement, Ned, movement on the throw-in both times has resulted in a goal. The other one that was running was Stephen Clark in that one as well. How'd you see that?
Absolutely, and they're getting really dangerous down forward now. A bit more time in their forward half, and their small forwards getting a bit more time to work.
I'll tell you what else. Clark the Shark, he's now gone into the middle. He's only very light, but he's a runner. So the ruckman now, they sort of face east-west at that tap. Geez, that's a big contest. There he is, Clark, just as I call him. Player let out. That's how you play. Play in front just for that ball that comes down. If it goes over the back, you run onto it. Geez, he's directing players left, right and centre now. Pops it up. Doesn't quite hit it correctly, but it's a good kick if that makes sense. Not another one out the back. It's just going to... Oh, is it? I think that's been just touched through there. Nice by Blake Jarman there just to try.
Could that have almost been shepherded
Snavel
through? Was
that,
that
didn't
touched off the pack?
Yeah, it could have been. So full back now just comes back. They're under pressure here. Brighton hasn't gone their way. Geez, a bit slow with the takeoff there was
that
Luke
breeze.
Dewhurst.
Yeah, wow.
And that almost came back over his head. So probably a
Neil.
scoring shot here. Ethan Neal, the medal winner for the whole league now, goes back.
I think
Just
he'd like
taking his
chances.
time.
Do you reckon he'd like his chances from there?
Look at the wind. He's going to have to kick that towards us for that to blow back in. So just steps in. Great kick. He puts that up high. Ruckman at the back. That's the correct kick, though. It's almost like a corner kick in soccer. You'll never guess what, though. Another ball up here. So
Interestingly, Richards goes out, the kick behind the play,
Max.
and Big Max Teague is in it again. We're on for a hat-trick in this position. Let's see what happens.
look at him run.
There's the tap.
Oh.
They all knew it was coming. This time it is sharked, though, by Dewhurst. He's tackled straight away. So they'll go to the umpire.
The two players that were there, 30 and 8, the last two goal
Yep.
kickers. Do you reckon they'll do it here on a ball up? Let's have a look.
Let's have a look. So here we go. Umpire balls it up.
Number 8.
Good shark off the pack there by Goldie.
Clever.
Oh, bit of holding there, yes.
Jeffrey
And that'll be the
Gonjoran.
free kick there to Gonjoran. So just out here on the half-back flank. Nice looking leg up towards the wing. And good mark in front. Excellent mark taken there
Sheldon.
by Sheldon.
It's getting lively too.
Kick into the forward line. That's a good penetrating kick. Oh, here comes Teague. Out, off the back again. And it's Harry Maxwell there. Let's go through for a point. Looks like he's got the ball now, and we'll be bringing it back in.
Hartwig was hovering.
Yes.
He was. So, full back now. Takes a bounce. That's dangerous. He's ran in.
Oh,
that's ours. Look out,
yeah.
duck. If you hear a bang, ladies and gentlemen, that's just hitting the caravan roof. So, player right in front of us, Joshua Barnes, doesn't get to take. No, sorry, that's Brighton anyway. So, Flinders Park now, number 17 for us is Samuel Chambers. He's going to have a shot, I'd suggest. He's going to kick this right on 50. If he puts it out to the right, it'll be half a chance. Does
Good
just that.
looking
Have a
kick.
look at that comeback. Right into the teeth of goal and just dribbling through now. So,
Good effort.
yeah, so let's just see where this next kick. Luke Dewhurst, he'll have to clean up on that last one that went out of bounds. Now he goes short. That's a bit better. I've liked this guy. Harry Maxwell it is. Might just be a little time for a little bit of tempo by Brighton here. Players just running. There's a lot of congestion in front of us here. Players just running into spaces. Oh, just unable to take it there and out of bounds on the full here by Finlay Bennett. They need to man up. I'll tell you who's loose just to the right of us is Tom Sheldon. So play now. Just pops it short. And well done by Brighton there to get it across. So
Flinders Park setting up behind the ball really well. Oscar McCann and Tom Sheldon doing that a lot as well. Almost Isaac Richardson on some occasions as well. Really looking strong down there. Great zone defence.
So Richards comes in. Geez, that ball's gone right out to the left there. He runs through, takes that, can't quite kick the goal. Brighton are under pressure here. Down on the ground. Willing ball. Guess what?
Got
The
another.
Shark has got another one. Geez, I tell you what, there's 3 easy goals. 2 easy for Flinders Park.
And that's Clark the Shark again with his second.
That was 2 easy. So 3 easy goals, I'd suggest. They just want the ball harder in there. 3 goals, 6. So there could be a lot more up as well. So wow, just getting that ball inside 50. Yep. So Flinders Park now have kicked 3 goals for the quarter. 10 inside 50s. Brighton have 2. So they want to. What do you think, Ned? They need to man up a little bit better. They seem to be moving a lot more through their Flinders Park.
There's a lot more movement, and their setup, as I said before, behind the ball, really strong. It's really hard to get through that wall they've got set up there.
So the big
Okay, yeah. So Sigel into the ruck there. Excellent tap forward. He's got the ball's gone forward. Is that a mark or is that hit the ground? The umpire's called hit the ground there from Draper. So the ball just bobbling around in the forward line. Brighton have it now. Kick goes over towards the pocket.
Good pace.
And yes, good play there.
Wow.
Excellent work there from Flinders Park. So ball coming out here towards the wing, and that's gone out of play. Couldn't keep it in there, Hartwig. So, and boundary umpire's going to throw it in right on the wing. Flinders Park, 3 goals, 6-24. Brighton Bombers, 3-2-20. 15-minute mark of the second quarter. It's crucial part of the game. Certainly an opportunity here. Flinders Park looking right on top at the moment, and they might be able to go in with a handy goal or 2 lead. Fantastic tap there from Richards, but Neil's got it now. Ball into the forward line. Clark's there again. Little tap forward from Chambers.
No.
And there's a kick just towards the pocket, but T couldn't get to that one, and the ball comes straight back out to Hunter Window. He's been a little bit quieter this quarter, Hunter Window, so just taking his time.
So
just a small kick.
Yep.
Yep, well done.
The
Well
line
done.
here to the man with the man bun.
That's it. That'll be Daniel Binns.
2020. So Binns it is, right in front of us on the left foot. Kicks it high, and look, the two ruckmen are down there. Can't quite get under it. Don't need to, because that's a nice strong mark there. Oh, a little bit slow. Might have been given 1 or 2 on the ground there. Nice mark there, and that was Jacob Couch. Another left footer. Spins it around. Let's see. Oh, a little bit inside out with that kick. Brighton player standing still, waited for it to come, and just sockers that over a little bit easy. Ned, what have you got for us, mate?
Hunter Window, he's been a bit more quiet this quarter, but he's a great runner. He does plenty of 550s in the pro running, so he'll be going all day. He'll be ready to go.
So number 5, and look, he's free there, and Flinders Park players have called him. He's still free. He's going to be under this, as you call him, but the big ruckman, geez, he just willed himself to the ball there. Brighton are in trouble here. 2-on-1, play with the ball held under it. Umpire's looking and says, give it to me, folks. I'll ball it up. Look at the big ruckman here setting up. Isaac Richards going with the wind, runs in, slam. There it is. Look at that. 1, 2. That's how you do it, folks. And number 23 there, Nicholas Konsutsikos, has kicked his first for the day. Geez, I'll tell you what, love that work. Isaac Richards tapped that ball. They capitalise on it. 2 handballs, and Nicholas Konsutsikos finishes off with a great goal there. They've kicked 4 for the quarter. They've kicked 4 goals, 3 for the quarter. And going very well, Vince.
Yes, they are. They are. And again, another stoppage goal. That's been a highlight of their quarter. Goals from forward, 50 stoppages. And that's really proving to be a problem for Brighton at the moment. They just don't have the answers. So ball in the middle again. Up they go. Stalemate. Not a bad jump there from Draper against Richards. And let's see. The ball's just coming out there. Oh, there was a handball out there. Free kick. And that's Gonjoran. He's kicked out wide. Good kick by Gonjoran. He's found Bennett. Bennett on the wing. Swings onto the left. Goes very direct. Up towards the forward line. Draper couldn't take it. Well picked up there by Barnes. He's had a bit of a snap there. It's moving over towards the pocket. First one there will be McCann, but it beats him out, and we're in the forward pocket.
And that just snuck through their Flinders Park defensive structure there, but still looking very solid. They had a couple there to watch it over the line, McCann in particular.
McCann was the first one there. Boundary umpires got it. It's going to come in. Richards is there. And Book back on to take him on. The 2 number 1 ruckman. Picked up there by Kaysler. But and that's been marked in the forward pocket. Is that Matthew Barnes? I think maybe it is.
Leading goal scorer for the competition.
Matthew Barnes, leading goal scorer. So he's deep in the pocket here. This is going to take a kick. Very, very good kick. With the breeze going away from the goal. He's gone for the check side. And has just hit the post. Very unlucky. Not a bad effort there. So, yes, we were talking about that before. Let's see what McCann does here.
Wouldn't be surprised if he goes long down the middle here.
Does go long, very long, but the ball does come out towards... Oh, early fly there, and what an excellent mark that is. Is that Couch?
Chambers.
Chambers. Very good mark there by Chambers. So boys are looking to go short. There's Couch there that he's kicked it to. So just on centre wing.
These 2 boys both starting to get into the game a bit more. Chambers normally puts a few goals on the scoreboard. He'll be hoping to do that.
Tall kick. Oh, outmarked there, Clark, and that's a really good take there from Hunter Window. So he's looking to go a little bit inside. He's got a free player. Wow, he's well free there, Kaysler, having a very good game. Just summing up his options. Goes short again, and another good kick. That's to Emery. Emery just short of half forward. Now goes long. Big pack forms. Oh, there's a mark. It is.
Holds the big Dukes up, doesn't he?
Has to be Draper, I believe, that's got that. And we'll be kicking from about probably 30 metres out, but kicking straight into a stiff breeze, Ethan Draper, and looking to his second goal.
Just while he's lining up, the clouds have come in, and we believe rain may be on its way. Hopefully it's blowing past us, but call us through and I'll come back to that.
So Draper, in he comes. A little bit of a skip. Good effort, good strong kick, but the breeze has taken that just off to the left.
And Draper's really starting to have an impact now. He's had a bit of a mismatch there. I'm not sure if he's the direct opponent for the game, but he looks like he's got a bit of a physical mismatch on his opponent there.
So just coming back, the rain is on its way, we believe. Might be light, patchy, moving into heavy. So Flinders Park just spinning the ball around here. Umpire says play it on. It's going to go out that far side. You might see the darkness not quite there with that camera shot, but geez, that's a great kick out to the wing. Ball is bouncing around now. Player getting onto it. Oh, and he just took too long there. Poor old player there taking the ground. And there's a couple of them with the ponytail, so I thought it was, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, so Burkett was. So they've messed it up here. Brighton player, he just sort of put the ball down and rolled around the ball there. Look at the three Brighton players running past as a half-time siren comes. These players are going to go in dry weather and maybe come out in wet weather because there's a bit of a sniff around. There's a little bit of argy-bargy, not a lot. So we go into our half-time break with Flinders Park having a very good quarter that quarter.
9-point lead.
9-point lead it is. And so very good game. I think a high-quality game, gentlemen. Very high-quality game. And how do we see things, Ned? What have you seen patterns of play?
Well, I think that quarter, one of the keys to the game I mentioned earlier was Flinders Park's tools and their defensive structure, and they were really solid behind the ball, and that led to a lot more inside 50s. And then from there, Max Teague's beautiful ruck work and their small forwards, Shark Clark, got a few goals there from the stoppages inside 50, and all four of their goals have been from forward 50 stoppages.
Yeah, they were sharp around that forward line,
yeah,
weren't they,
that's a bit of a problem for Brighton in that quarter. They really controlled the stoppages in their forward 50. Very, very dangerous, and both teams heading off the ground now. 4 goals, 6. Flinders Park 30, Brighton 3-3-21, and we're going to go to a break, and we'll be back for the second half.
One of our great supporters here in the Adelaide Footy League this year is Business Plaza. They do great work helping clubs raise much needed funds. One of those is the Goody Saints. Let's hear from Craig Scott.
The Goody Saints are going to partner with Business Plaza because of their track record, and also they're a major sponsor of the Adelaide Footy League, and they've brought in big companies like Vodafone and Catch Group. We feel we can better engage with our members and our players through the app, and I encourage you to get on board and become a member of Business Plaza.
Welcome back, folks. Well, it's getting hot in the kitchen in the OTR Division 1.
Just by coincidence, our yesterday's hero this week happens to be one of Port District's favourite sons, and I speak, of course, of Jamie Baldacera.
It's that time of the show for Tony's Tales, and he's brought some stuff.
I've got some what we call props.
Check out Catch, where everyday Aussies are getting great deals, like Justin's Timber Rake, Sylvester's Cologne, Celine's Dijon, and Camilla's Pasta Bowls. For millions of products, everyday Aussies, check out Catch.
At Carlton Football Club, we use Interchange Pro software to manage our rotations on game day with our men's team, women's team and VFL affiliate Northern Blues. The software is simple and user-friendly and gives us a great idea of how to manage our players' rotations during a match. Interchange Pro provides concise information about players' time on ground and time on the bench. We can also see how long players have been on the ground and configure accurate alerts for individual players to manage their rotations and game time. Using the software, we can keep track of how many minutes our players have played on the ground and spent on the bench for the whole entire season, creating a database. We find Interchange Pro a great solution to managing our players' rotations on game day, and it'll be a great tool at community level too.
Justin's Timber Rake, Celine's Dijon, Sylvester's Cologne, and Kate's Blanket. For everything they need, everyday Aussies check out Catch.
One of our great supporters here in the Adelaide Footy League this year is Business Plaza. They do great work helping clubs raise much needed funds. One of those is the Goody Saints. Let's hear from Craig Scott.
The Goody Saints are going to partner with Business Plaza because of their track record, and also they're a major sponsor of the Adelaide Footy League, and they've brought in big companies like Vodafone and Catch Group. We feel we can better engage with our members and our players through the app, and I encourage you to get on board and become a member of Business Plaza.
Welcome back, folks. Well, it's getting hot in the kitchen in the OTR Division 1.
Just by coincidence, our yesterday's hero this week happens to be one of Port District's favourite sons, and I speak, of course, of Jamie Baldacera.
It's that time of the show for Tony's Tales, and he's brought some stuff.
I've got some what we call props.
Check out Catch, where everyday Aussies are getting great deals, like Justin's Timber Rake, Sylvester's Cologne, Celine's Dijon, and Camilla's Pasta Bowls. For millions of products, everyday Aussies check out Catch.
At Carlton Football Club, we use Interchange Pro software to manage our rotations on game day with our men's team, women's team and VFL affiliate Northern Blues. The software is simple and user-friendly and gives us a great idea of how to manage our players' rotations during a match. Interchange Pro provides concise information about players' time on ground and time on the bench. We can also see how long players have been on the ground and configure accurate alerts for individual players to manage their rotations and game time. Using the software, we can keep track of how many minutes our players have played on the ground and spent on the bench for the whole entire season, creating a database. We find Interchange Pro a great solution to managing our players' rotations on game day, and it'll be a great tool at community level too.
Justin's Timber Rake, Celine's Dijon, Sylvester's Cologne, and Kate's Blanket. For everything they need, everyday Aussies check out Catch.
One of our great supporters here in the Adelaide Footy League this year is Business Plaza. They do great work helping clubs raise much needed funds. One of those is the Goody Saints. Let's hear from Craig Scott.
The Goody Saints are going to partner with Business Plaza because of their track record, and also they're a major sponsor of the Adelaide Footy League, and they've brought in big companies like Vodafone and Catch Group. We feel we can better engage with our members and our players through the app, and I encourage you to get on board and become a member of Business Plaza.
Welcome back, folks. Well, it's getting hot in the kitchen in the OTR Division 1.
Just by coincidence, our yesterday's hero this week happens to be one of Port District's favourite sons, and I speak, of course, of Jamie Baldacera.
It's that time of the show for Tony's Tales, and he's brought some stuff.
I've got some what we call props.
Welcome back here to St Mary's, and we're here for the second half. Flinders Park just popping out on the ground now, and we're being told rain is on the way, so that's just going to throw another interesting part of play in here for the last quarter. It's been told it's due in about 20 to 30 minutes, so interesting that Brighton have the breeze in this quarter, and maybe will they take full use of it before the rain comes down?
Well, that's going to be very important, isn't it? And if you have a look at the best players predicted from the start of the game, plenty of the Flinders ones involved. John Moscow been very dangerous off the half-back flank. McCann's been solid down at full-back. And the contest in the ruck between Book and Richards has been fantastic. They've been trying to one-up each other all day. It's been great contest.
It has. They've both had their moments, and obviously at full forward there, Teague's had some part to play. Hasn't hit the scoreboard yet, but certainly has been involved in a couple of those stoppage goals in that second quarter when Flinders Park started to get on top. It's going to be a very interesting third quarter here. Why we still have some no rain yet, but we've been told that it's coming, and it's going to come quite heavy.
So both teams back on the ground. Flinders Park doing the warm-up. Brighton running down further away. Ned, you got something there? I thought you put your hand up then. All good. Hey, listen, while I've got a little break here, the stats.
At half-time.
Yes. So the inside 50s, 12 to Flinders Park, 5 to Brighton in that quarter, has brought it back to 18-16. Tackles, importantly, Flinders Park on top there, 9 to 7, but 17 to 22 for the game. So that first quarter, Brighton had 15. So they only had 7 in that quarter. The clearance is pretty even, 7 and 7, they're 13 and 14. Free kicks, 9 to 5. Centre clearances, 9 to 11. Not much there. Here's the telling one. The hit-outs, 13 in that quarter to 4. Total, 23 to 13. So, Ned, you've picked that one certainly with the ruckman. I'll just finish with tackles inside 50 of 4 and 4. Turnovers, though, Flinders Park have had 3 for a total of 8 for the game. Turnovers for Brighton, very telling. 6 turnovers and 13 for the game. That will cost you.
And I think that's Flinders Park's defensive structure have to be responsible for that. That's a great setup they've got down there.
Pressure.
Really solid and great forward pressure, which has also led to all of Flinders Park's goals. So Brighton's defence would really want to tighten up on those small forwards and lay a few more tackles down there.
So players just moving into position. Probably got about a minute to go before the start of the third quarter. You can see a lot of dark clouds in the distance.
Just quickly, guys, Tom Sheldon looks like he's moved down into full-back. I'm not sure if there's a problem with Oscar McCann, but he looks to be starting on the bench, and Tom Sheldon's moved down back.
So Kontoutzikos is in the centre, and also Blake Jarman and Neil, of course, and the big ruckman, Isaac Richards for Flinders Park. So they're going into the breeze with a 9-point lead as we speak. Umpire holds the ball off. You're with Vince Cosme.
Right, so up they go. Excellent tap from Book.
Nice.
Yeah, good work. Got it straight through there to a Window, and the ball's now got forward to the forward 50. He's followed up there beautifully, Window. And a shot on goal. Wow, what a start, and what an excellent run by Hunter Window. Took the ball out of the middle, followed it up, got the ball off the pack, inside 50, and that's a fantastic start for Brighton.
And Ned, our special comments man, Ned Maguire, that's exactly what you picked in that second quarter, mate. Keep an eye on Hunter Window, number 5, and wow, mate, he's opened up.
He's a very good sprinter. He does a lot of running in the pro running comp, and yeah, he'll be looking to use that explosiveness throughout the game, especially later into the game.
Could he be our shark for the Brighton team? Oh, a little bit of argy-bargy going on in there. Kontoutzikos. Up it goes. Ruckman contest. Once again, the Brighton player hits it straight to him. They say, you're not getting away with that again, mate. And they're putting a little bit of work onto him on the ground, Hunter Window. It's not being tough after the umpire's blowing the whistle. It's when the game's on. That's when you've got to get the ball. Goes in again. Now, can they get an attack here? No, they can't. Flinders Park. Geez, he went through traffic there, just wriggled a bit, got it across to Neil. That was Pethers who got it across. Oh, big mark there. Not taken. Might have landed on his own player there. Stomped him. And umpire said, a little bit of a throw there. So a free kick to Flinders Park into the wind. I'll tell you what, that wind is quite strong down here, and it's very dark. Well, lucky we've got lights in the trailer here, Alejandro. If we can pop them on, we can see. How long you blokes been here? Wow, Anyway, Flinders Park lining up now. Far side, we may see the lights come on. Never know. As the player walks in, left footer. That wind's dropped a bit too. You're right, Ned. He's kicked that through. Is that
it was Baker,
Lachlan Baker?
Lachlan Baker, yeah.
Yes. So the rain is showing on the radar. There's a big long stream coming across, maybe about 10 minutes away. Now it looks like it's coming from the south, although the wind is blowing from the north to the south as we speak. Now, just as I speak, they must have heard us. Lights have come on in the trailer, and guess what? Lights have come on at the ground. Panther Park, or St Mary's now, Kenilworth Ground, is alight, ladies and gentlemen, at 4:45 in the afternoon. We're going to have a late game here, late finish. So Flinders Park, 5 goals, 6. Up it goes. Brighton can't quite get the slap on the ball this time. Neil's been prominent in the middle. He's got good vision, gives it out. That's a clever tap. They knew he was there. Pether's got on his own. Round he goes. Look, delivers the ball. Player leading to the ball. That's a great grab too. And that is Cosimo Piscionieri. Hope I said that right. Come on, Ned, help me out.
Ball's in the forward line. Handball there from Jarman. But it's picked off, and Brighton are going to come away with the ball.
Oh, came back in.
Back in towards the middle. Ball up to the middle, off the hands. Overrun there by Reardon. Ball comes out here wide to Chambers. And I think that might just... has it got... No, oh, he's kept it in there. Contus.
Cooter.
And the handball there again.
Jeez, they've constructed this.
So O'Neill's got the ball now. They've done well. Another handball over to Cooter. Ball up towards the forward line. Oh, mark drop there by Dewhurst. Probably should have taken that. That's going to... And now that's cost them a high tackle as well. And Flinders Park going to get another look at it here.
A little bit of work going on after the... after that kick went down as well, Vince.
So it's Piscaneri.
Yep. A few players getting a little bit chirpy with each other here. A little bit of byplay. Number 5, Blake Jarman, just having a bit of fun with Dylan Draper.
So here's Piscaneri with the kick.
Look at that.
Coming back. It's right there. Oh, that's an excellent grab in the back line by Book. Out it comes. Wastes no time. Right out to the wing. Led to the ball. First was Reardon, and he's tackled over the line by Sigel, and that'll be a boundary throw in on the wing.
Still no sighting of Oscar McCann. Normally down at full-back there. Tom Sheldon playing that role. They might have just switched roles there.
He's a good player too, Sheldon, isn't he?
Very strong down back. He's been down at centre-half back all year for St Michael's in the college competition.
So umpire throws the ball in now. Ruckman have to run hard at that. As we've seen all day, Isaac Richards-Stizzy gives a big bash to it. Neil in around that ball. He's dangerous. Can't extract it out. So a ball up now after the throw-in. Tell you what, behind the umpire here, there's a lot of space in the middle of the ground. A lot of players around the ball, and there's about 30 or 40 metres to the next contest. So Brighton, of course, this time, Neil first to the ball off the Brighton tap. Just very clever there. Player just stopped, put his hand on it, Jack O'Neill, and kicks it out wide and unable to take it. Nicholas Kontutsikos. Conto it is. So, umpire now steps forward. About to throw. Just wait for this one as we come in. We'll cross to our special comments man in a moment. In it comes. Just almost off the hand there. Brighton player taking the ground. What do you got for us, Ned?
Flinders Park playing with one spare behind the ball. Chambers seems to be the spare down there.
You are correct. They look a bit light on, don't they, Flinders Park back here? Just light bodies.
They do a little.
Big
tap again from
Isaac
Richards, but sharked well by Kaysler. In it comes towards forward 50. It's gone back through. There's the spare man. Oh, just drops it. Picking it up was Bradbrook. Over then to Draper.
Oh, two tackle.
Yeah, that's a terrific work there from Sheldon. Taking on that role now in the back line with McCann off.
Look at him
and
go.
off he goes. Back out towards the far side of the ground. Just goes over the head of Kontsukikis. Oh, that's a good tackle. Peathers tackled straight away there by Gonjoran, and that will be a ball up on the wing. So
Kontutsikos. There, I can say it now when he hasn't got it.
Yeah.
He's free too.
Up it goes. Excellent work there by Hunter Window again, taking the ball off, but he's tackled, and that's only moved a few metres. We'll have another ball up.
Finlay Bennett, it was taking the ground. Two players from the far wing just standing in the middle of the ground, and once again 30 metres to the left of this, no one but fresh air.
So there, the ball comes down. Here's Gonjoran, goes for the handball, looking for Window. He's managed to get it back to Gonjoran. Ball's now coming in towards the 50, but that's almost chopped off there by Goldie. He's back in it again. Goldie gets the little left footer. First one there will be Bennett, and he's caught high by O'Neill, and Bennett's got it just outside 450. So let's see what happens here. Flinders Park look like they've set up really well behind the ball. Goes out wide, looking obviously for Draper, but beats him, and the ball's out of bounds in the forward pocket.
So probably needed that ball to go a bit more centred. What do you got for us, Ned?
It's a really interesting contest in the middle. Kaysler's been fantastic for Brighton, but some of the other midfielders for Flinders Park really starting to get into it now. Kontasikos and Peathers as well.
So Tap just came to the front for Flinders Park. Made it a little bit hard because he put it Brighton's way there. Ruckman just walking across. A lot of congestion. Umpire's picked one out there. Shaking his head. Good control. Gives it back now. Could be 25. No. So, Jacob Couch it is. Left footer. He's going to go out there. It's a dangerous kick. Gee, that's low to the ground. Wow, they constructed that well. I was worried that if you put it too high, it could blow out. Another low kick. Just tacking into the wind. This is where it's dangerous. Brighton pick up the scraps. Come back inside. Neil's in there. Geez, this player, one hand goes up. You see the big long sleeve, Trembath. Trying to get that out. Didn't get very far at all. Sheldon. In it comes. Peathers. Now they're going to come out this side. Big handball by the ruckman. He's got to help. He's got to help. Player in trouble. They're still inside 50. This player's been lively. Kaysler gives it across. Window, I reckon it is. Two of the big players for them. Gets it inside 50. That's enough. Player goes bang on his left foot. That is a kick and a half, and that is Finlay Bennett, who's been very lively this quarter. Really liked his game this quarter, and well rewarded. Just a scrappy ball. You'll see this now. Two or three big players just there. Picks up, goes bang. That's what the wind will do. Straight kick, tumbles forward for them, and that's his first goal. Finlay Bennett had a very good quarter.
Absolutely, and they're starting to get really dangerous now. At Window, Kaysler really pushing forward and really trying to put it on the scoreboard now.
2 point game, Vince.
2 points the difference. 10 minutes into the third quarter, almost halfway through. Up the ball, up goes the ball. Book, good tap to Window. Just missed with the handball there to Sampson. Oh. He's tackled again there. Well, Sampson. First flash of lightning there in the background as well.
You're correct, Vince. This thing's made of metal too.
Up it goes again. Book again. Excellent work, but it's taken away this time by Flinders Park. Ball comes out onto the wing here. And Terry was the first one to have a look at it. Kaysler again. High ball, about 30 out. Pack forms. Excellent mark in the back there by Chambers. Still playing the spare man, and that's doing his job beautifully. Nice kick out wide. Ball's just dropped there. It's picked up by Sampson.
Joshua
And just
Barnes,
out,
good
yeah,
there.
Josh Barnes has just gone out of bounds.
And Oscar McCann still hasn't come onto the ground yet this quarter. He looked fine in the second quarter, but he must be carrying something. And Max Teague also off. They're missing their two big solid boys at both ends.
So umpire throws the ball in now. The big ruckman again on top. But really a nil-all ball. Just a bomb down ground by Flinders Park. That's about all they can do at this point. I'll tell you where Brighton have been good in these close-in clinches. They're starting to win a few. Couple of car headlights going on over the back there. Umpire says straight up. A lot of players to the right of this just heading back. Oh, geez, just running through. Bit late. What happened there? Bit late with the ruck. And just came roaring in Isaac Richards. So Brighton get the free. Down they come. Nice jukes too. That is Jarman Sigel. Goes back. Has a look. It's going to be a long kick inside 50. They've structured up well with the spare back here, Flinders Park, and that's the man. Samuel Chambers, he's been quite strong back there, turned a few around, that's why you put the spare back. Nice kick, normally a dangerous kick, but they're out here. Good switch of play. They show patches, Flinders Park, they use it quite well. It's these kicks that end up coming to 50-50s, like this, and that is good courage. Harrison Kaiser's been very impressive, now turns it around. Kicks to another player down the ground. I reckon this is Harry Maxwell, is it? He's free again here, Kaisler. Poor by Flinders Park. Get on him. He's a good player, this lad. They don't really gain much, 20 metres, but it's this kick inside 50. Just inside 50 to centre half forward. Smallest man on the ground almost, number 5. Hunter Window, very dangerous player. Was allowed to take that grab, uncontested. He'll go back. I reckon he's going to kick this probably 1-2 metres inside the 50 with the wind behind him. A few players are a little bit chirpy at him, a little bit of byplay going on there. Gets this, they could go up by 4 points, so let's stay with the kick. Wanders in. Doesn't get hold of that. That's a screwy.
That's
That is
a
what we
fantastic
call
pass.
a set play, Joshua Barnes. So Joshua Barnes, I don't know, this is probably the harder kick. Only kicking from 25, but a very astute angle. Now, he could do the drop punt, just put it up in the air a little bit, and the wind will take it in. Or will he do a check side? He's lining up for a drop punt. You don't want to kick it too hard. So comes in, just like that, little pop, up in the air, hits the post. He did everything correct. Aim for the far post and hit the far post. He did. Lightning in the background as well, Vince.
So, 1 point the difference. 14 minutes in.
What's the umpire calling?
Just waiting on something here.
Blood rule.
So, Reardon was about to take the kick out. He won't be doing that. Looks like it's now going to Chambers.
Look at the ring of players. That presses on again, Ned.
Absolutely, and Flinders been looking to switch as much as they can, but their press from Brighton has pretty much stopped that from happening.
Look at the 3 talls there from Brighton, just as you've said that. 3 talls around their ruckman there.
Absolutely.
Wow. He's taken off.
Oscar McCann on
Oscar
now.
McCann back on. So there you go, and with the ball. So he might go short to Chambers. No, he decides to go longer. He'll be looking for Richards. Kicks up high. That might actually go out. It does, and
That was the ball hitting the side of the
that was
caravan.
hitting
Come
the side
in,
of
Ross.
the caravan.
But Ross Faulkner or Tommy
But
Sherwood.
Brighton will have it.
Might be
So
early.
Harry Maxwell, just outside 50, around about 60 out.
Oh.
Darts it in. Oh, that's a very, very good grab there by Couch.
Great grab.
That ball was a hard one to mark. He's done extremely well. Let's see where he goes. On the left. It's a long ball up there. No one able to take the mark. Book. Applies a tackle. That's Hunter again, is it? Hunter Window. Got the ball forward. But again, Chambers, what a great
good.
quarter he's playing. Goes out the other side this time. A little bit dangerous. Excellent tackle. Oh, ball spills free from Sigel. Ball's coming in again. And Neil in the way. Oh, it doesn't take the mark, though. So it's still free. And I don't think that one's coming out. Umpire, yes, blows his whistle, and he will now ball it up about 25 metres out from Brighton's goal.
Just quickly, Ned, have you seen Chambers back there? He's the free man, isn't he?
He's been fantastic. He's normally a goal-scoring option for them, but here's Barnes.
And that looks like it is. Yes, there's Draper.
Yeah.
Dylan Draper with his third.
And they've called it touched.
Have they?
Is it?
Touched off the boot.
Touched?
Ooh.
No. Dylan Draper not with his third.
Jeez, it was on, wasn't it? So
Yeah.
touched.
We're going to have
off the
another
boot.
look at that now. They're giving us a replay. Let's have a look.
Maybe there.
Yeah, a bit hard to tell.
Call it. Okay.
We can't go to the arc, unfortunately, but McCann's got the ball.
So Oscar McCann it is. He's going to look out here. No, he's going to go out the other side. That's a better kick in regards to it stayed inside, but nice grab there. Jacob Couch, he's taken 2 grabs out there. It's just so hard over there with the wind, but they're going along the wing here. Get the runners onto it. Geez, they're streaming after it too. The players there not able to take it. Flinders part now. Player just pretty much stopped it and laid on the ball. What have you got, Ned?
And that's a great result from Flinders Park. That's the first time it's been over their forward half for about 10 minutes now. Chambers and Couch have been fantastic down back intercepting this quarter. They're going to hope for more of the same, but they need some options in front of the ball.
So play on it is, and Harry Maxwell, he's a strong-looking player who was in front of us here before. Wouldn't be surprised if he's at an SANFL club. So player takes off now, takes the ball in front of the light tower, goes long.
Gee, that was a good effort.
Geez, I'll tell you what, he looked at that. He just stopped and looked at it, liked it off the boot, couldn't quite get it through. Ethan Draper. The Drapers are draping themselves all over the game.
And that's 12-2 inside 50s for Brighton this quarter now, including the last 9 for them. So they're really on top at the moment.
They are, but remembering the score 5-6 to 5-5, Flinders Park 1 point in front. They're going to come home with a huge breeze.
Absolutely.
So if Brighton don't hurry it up here, we're 18 minutes in now. So if they don't hurry up, they might be in a little bit of trouble just coming into this last quarter. It's dark, it's overcast, lights are on, it smells like rain, but I'll tell you what, no rain as we speak. And that man again, Chambers, pops it out. Quick kick back by Brighton. That's a big kick back. And they're blazing away and cannot capitalise. Another point
Scores
to
are level.
Brighton. Scores are level. You're correct. They've kicked 2 goals, 3 for the quarter. Flinders Park have kicked 1 straight. So, player going back now. We're sort of calling this inside the 50, apart from that little trot out the far side. It's all been inside the 50 here lately. Umpire just...
First couple of spots just starting to hit the ground as well.
just hurrying up. A lot of people milling around the fence
you
there
can
too.
see
The
that's
rain has
about
come
the
now.
Rain's about to come. That's a good
Good
mark
grab.
in the wet.
He's taken some good
Yeah,
grabs
well done
too.
by
Jacob Couch.
Yeah.
Almost the go-to. The car with high beam on over there. That's going to be fantastic when the ball gets over there. Try to keep that in. He does. Big high contest. Brighton players saying that they marked it. I tell you what, Isaac Richards just dropped off a little bit this quarter and not taking those marks. Umpire now comes in for a ball up. So a little bit going on next to us because the cameraman are going to get wet. So we'll just see what happens with our telecast as player bundled over the line and out of bounds. Vince.
So, half forward for Brighton. They got 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Scores are level. 2 minutes to make something of this breeze. Ball comes back in. Still over on the outer side, and it looks like it's going to trickle out again. Geez, Flinders Park will have done a good job if they hold on here, and they certainly would be favoured going into the last quarter. Regardless of whether we get some rain, they'll still be going with quite a hefty breeze at their back.
A little bit going on down the ground here.
So there's a ball up again. Oh, slung to tackle there, and that's a free kick for holding the ball.
And 25.
And 25 metres as well. Is this a chance for them to get a late opportunity?
Trying to sneak down.
O'Neill tried to sneak on there, but no, that wasn't allowed. So now he's just going to go out wide. Oh, kick out there. It's been marked by Goldie. He goes across the other side.
The ruckman.
Oh, gee, that was a effort there from
Replace the
from
divot.
Richards. Fell awkwardly. It's pushing it back certainly to Hunter Window, and he'll get the free kick on half back for Brighton. They've got not long here, 45 seconds.
See that wind in the background too.
Goes across the ground. Good spoil there from O'Neill.
Tackle.
Brighton following up. Emery's in there. Emerson. And that's going to be held in. We've got not long to go, 30 seconds in this quarter.
That was fantastic from O'Neill coming off his player to spoil there and create a stoppage.
Up it goes. Oh, Ruckman weren't there.
Neil.
Here goes Neil.
Sorry, Neil. Yep.
Kick forward to half forward. Good pick up there by Dewhurst, but his kick smothered.
Emerson after.
Yes, and that'll be just about it for the third quarter. Ball's coming in here if we can get a mark, but no, there he is again, Chambers.
What a great quarter
What a
he's
fantastic quarter he's had as a loose player across the back. And he's certainly helped set up this game for Flinders Park. And there is the siren. And after 3 quarters, we're none the wiser.
had. All tied up,
All
Vince?
tied up. It all comes down to the last quarter, and Flinders Park will have the breeze, Ned.
Absolutely they will, and they held on beautifully there down back, led by Chambers and Couch. Fantastic quarter from their defenders.
So goal scorers for Flinders Park, Ruben Hartwig has 1, Lachlan Baker 1, Nicholas Kontoutsikas 1, 2 to Stephen Clark, and they were those early ones that we saw in that second quarter. For Brighton Bombers, 1 to Hunter Window, 1 to Finlay Bennett, 2 Dylan Draper, and 1 to Ethan Draper. So they came back into it, Brighton Bombers. We're going to take a break. We're going to come back with the last quarter for 2020, and one will be the winner.
Check out Catch, where everyday Aussies are getting great deals, like Justin's Timber Rake, Sylvester's Cologne, Celine's Dijon, and Camilla's Pasta Bowls. For millions of products, everyday Aussies, check out Catch.
Welcome back, folks. Well, it's getting hot in the kitchen in the OTR Division 1.
Just by coincidence, our yesterday's hero this week happens to be one of Port District's favourite sons, and I speak, of course, of Jamie Baldacera.
It's that time of the show for Tony's Tales, and he's brought some stuff.
I've got some what we call props.
Check out Catch, where everyday Aussies get extraordinary savings. Like Salma's Kayak, Ned's Telly, Brad's Pit, and Reese's Wooden Spoon. For everything they need, everyday Aussies check out Catch.
One of our great supporters here in the Adelaide Footy League this year is Business Plaza. They do great work helping clubs raise much needed funds. One of those is the Goody Saints. Let's hear from Craig Scott.
The Goody Saints are going to partner with Business Plaza because of their track record, and also they're a major sponsor of the Adelaide Footy League, and they've brought in big companies like Vodafone and Catch Group. We feel we can better engage with our members and our players through the app, and I encourage you to get on board and become a member of Business Plaza.
Check out Catch, where everyday Aussies get what they need for less. Like mixed joggers, Bill's Gate, Sarah Jessica's Parker, and Kim's Kardashcam. For all the brand...
Okay, folks, so we're back now. We're trying to work through this storm. As you can see, the front of the van is rocking around here. Flinders Park kicking to the left of screen, coming forward now. Just taking that ball out of bounds. I can tell you now, it is absolutely bucketed down at three-quarter time. We've got a handheld camera doing a great job, by the way, with Flinders Park and Brighton Bombers equal on the scoreboard. This will take a little while with the boundary umpire. So it goes back right in front of us here. Back he goes, throws that ball in. Players contest over the top. Brighton, big swipe, and you can see the rain in the background. Neil, it is around the corner right in front of us and puts that player down in heavy rain right in front of us. Players looking for a free. No. So, umpire right in front of our central commentary position. Billowing down now. Strong winds. Rain is coming straight towards us. Don't worry, folks. We'll forge on. Umpire brings it in. Ruttman contest. Brighton on top again there. Two quick contests by Brighton. But Flinders Park trying to get inside 50. Dropping the ball. Cooper Petters. Trust me, folks, the wind's not going to do it for him. The rain has come. We have game on. A tied game. Pouring rain here as we speak at St Mary's. And the wind is coming straight across the ground. So, if anything, have a look across the other side. The flags maybe going a little bit to the right. I'll tell you what, Brighton might be in for a good showing.
That wind has just swapped around 180 degrees and now coming from the south. So this could be very, very important. In it comes the ball. Oh, Book's tumbled over there. Ball comes out there to Siegel, and that's going to end up over the boundary. It's on the full. On the full. So Couch quick to pick it up. He's got the ball here on
Rain
the wing.
clearing. Thank goodness.
On the left. Comes up forward, and that's punched over the line. And unable to get to it there, Max Teague.
What can you see, Ned?
And the cleanliness of both teams is going to be really important. Whoever's more clean around the contest might get the win tonight.
So boundary throw in. Again. Richards. Book. Oh, Book's got it looking for Kaysler. Kick
Clark
forward
again.
there by Clark. And there's a mark in the back there for Brighton. And they will look to move the ball probably down, I'd suggest, this side.
They're doing a great job, Vince. We're all stuck in here in the van, and that's
so
where
the
they're
ball's
playing
coming
the
out.
footy.
It's coming out just in front of us here. Clark takes it. There's Window. And Stacks on the ball. Oh, just pushed
Hot
out
footy.
there. Pushed
Oh,
out
bang.
by Teague. Getting a little bit willing there now. Well done by Clark. Just dribbles it forward. About 20 metres. Unable to get anything there was Baker, and that's gone out of bounds. I think we're going to see a bit of play around this part of the ground in the last quarter.
So probably about 3 minutes in now. Boundary umpire there, his little nuances there. Takes his time, throws in, beautiful style. Two ruckman contest. We've seen that now, the Brighton player getting on top in the ruck, but umpire calls play on. Another out of bounds. Just so people know, the wind is coming straight across the ground. It looks sunny on screen. There's a little bit of rain, but the wind is coming straight across as we speak. It has settled, though, that wind. So umpire throwing this in. Flinders Park in attack as we speak. Up it goes. The ball will be wet and slippery. This time Flinders Park capitalise on it. Can't quite get it forward, and over it comes again. I reckon we're going for about our fifth throw in here. So play just settles. A lot of players around the ball. Ned, what can you see?
Well, Couch is starting to come into the contest a little bit more. It looks like he might be pushing up into the middle. He had a massive third quarter there, and they really want his presence around the middle.
Right, so ball's just out of bounds, and again we're going to see another boundary throw in this pocket, scoreboard pocket. This boundary umpire is certainly getting a workout at the moment. We reckon about 5 minutes in. Up it goes. And Teague was looking to get in the ruck there. Almost picked up by Sheldon. Ball comes out, and that's going to bounce over the boundary line there. Couch couldn't quite keep that in.
Could we see a time? A
Five.
time on.
So nearly
Extra
5.5
time.
minutes in. Scores are level. Up again. Teague trying to push his weight around against Book. Ball comes out. There's Window again. He's had a fantastic game. He's just gone all day, as Ned told us. Out the back there, Gonjoran. Kick to Trembath. It's gone over to centre wing now. Richards bounces off. And that's a good effort there by Barnes. He was outnumbered. Managed to get the ball over the line. It's out on the centre wing. And we'll have another boundary throw in.
Big Richards there. He went at the player first, then the ball. So this umpire here, this boundary umpire, certainly get his airtime, but he's getting a lot of work as well. People outside of their cars again. Now that storm has passed us by. Throws it in now. Oh, the ruckman just misses it for Brighton. What's the umpire seen here? He's picked something back off here. He's asking for a second throw in.
Right.
Maybe the umpire just slipped there. So we'll see him set up again. Lines it up now. In it comes. The two ruckman contest. Vigorous there. Brighton. Big swipe forward. Flinders Park. It's going to be a battle of attrition here. Scores a level. We are 6 minutes into the last quarter. Flinders Park, now they're running. And look at this bloke go. Forward it comes. Kicks it forward. No mark taken. Ball bobbles towards the goal square. Points. Can't quite get over the ball there, and that is Hartwig. Now it's taken through by the Brighton player, and Flinders Park 1 point in front.
Beautiful running play there from Aidan Johnson. Expect to see a bit more of that from him playing on the wing in this last quarter.
So they're pushing hard here, Flinders Park. So player now plays on.
Ball comes
kicks
out
it long,
the side.
right out towards us.
Oh, geez, Richards' jumper getting held there by Book. Not seen by the umpire.
Yeah, Flinders Park around the corner again, up and down, out of bounds on the full
bounds, but touched off the boot, so I think it will be actually a boundary throw in.
Still a little bit of rain around, just a drizzle as we speak. Throw in now, two ruckman contest. Once again, Brighton, big hit forward. First of the ball, player streaming past was Joshua Barnes. Keeps it in just around the outside. Up it goes towards the boundary line here, and just seeing that ball across, Oscar McCann, who we thought was off the ground for a fair while there, has come back on. Umpire again throwing in. I think we've seen more throw-ins in this quarter than we have for the whole game so far. So umpire down that far end now as the rain is starting to get heavier again. A lot heavier, big drops. Umpire holds it up, throws it in. Ruckman contest. A little bit short that one, so the Flinders Park player had to stay under it. Oh, the ruckman streamed away with it and dropped at it. Dangerous hands now. Ethan Neal it is. Gets it across a long way down the ground is Max Teague. Puts it in on that left boot right in front of goal. We're almost seeing a mirror image of the last quarter. Brighton now have the player taking the mark. Kicks down right in front of us here. Up they go, just a punch. Are we going to see another ball out of bounds? We are, as players come towards the end. And what have you got for us, Ned?
A few of the boys starting to look a bit fatigued. Clark stretching his hammies out for a bit of cramp. It's going to be a real hard battle for the last
It's going to be a slog.
Minutes.
So a couple of players, three Brighton players here to the left of this throw-in. Can't quite get the ball. Now the Brighton players run through. Oh, just got his foot to ball there was Harrison Kaysler. Ball is down that half-forward flank. Oh, just a scrubber by Flinders Park. This is what we're going to see. Oh, just tapping it out, not deliberate. No, umpire says throw it in again. I don't think I've seen as many throw-ins in 9 minutes of football than this in my life.
The ball has just been stuck on this side of the ground between Flinders Park goal and the wing. It just continues to go out and back in. So these two ruckmen, off they go again. Richards got that one down. Got it out to Sheldon. Sheldon's got a kick forward.
Oh, wow.
And little kick off the ground by Teague there, but it's going to go out. And once again, it's another boundary throw-in.
What are you seeing with Teague, Ned? Does he come down the ground a bit, has he?
He has a little bit. Looks like he's having a bit of a spell in the ruck, and they're putting Isaac Richards behind the ball. He's really trying to get physical at the moment. He's looking
Two
all
free
right.
back there.
So in it goes again. Teague and Book. Good punch by Book. Oh, that has landed just inside the line. Of course, if that went out on the full, that would have been a free kick to Flinders Park. But
so a lot of players milling around. They're loving the camera, aren't they? Just here, Vince, in front of us.
And
wow.
all the play in front of us here, so it'll be Teague and Book again. In goes the throw. Teague takes front spot. That one's hit the ground. A strong tackle there laid by Jarman, but that ball's not coming out. And Maxwell up, he's the last one up. Ball up. Good tap by Teague, but it's picked up by Trembath. The Book picks it up himself. Goes forward about 20 metres, but the tackle's applied straight away by Reardon, and Brighton are going nowhere there.
So it's all tied up. Brighton Bombers have got 2 points. Flinders Park 1 for the quarter. Up it goes. Brighton Ruckman just tapping down, but congestion is picked up and carried by the Ruckman, almost rugby-like. Isaac Richards, the big bear hug. So up it goes again. The 2 Ruckman. Geez, I like the way Book goes about it. Puts his arms out, protects the ball drop. Flinders Park now kick forward through player number 26 in Aidan Johnson. And out of bounds again. So we see another throw in inside the 50.
We should have kept count.
That's a stat in itself.
We could be on for a world record here.
So players move in. We're going to see Max Teague. Will he put the hand out and try to push off? I like the way Book goes about this because he's not going to outbody him. So he just stands there.
Oh, third man up.
Yep, don't see a lot of that. Keeps the hands free. That was clever play by the Brighton player. Round they go now, and that was Kaysler up and down. There's a grab there, number 11, and the umpires let that go. So Jalen Pryor it is going to be having a shot, maybe 35 metres out, directly in front, and if he can kick this, that'll put Flinders Park 5 points up. I can tell you what, there's hardly a zephyr in the air now. That wind has just dropped completely away. The flags are just fluttering in the breeze, not pointing in any one direction. So he comes in. Very deliberate. 35 out. Directly in front. Drops it onto the boot. What are they doing? Oh, they're all milling over the far side. Really far side. So no score at all. Flinders Park player, no, after the whistle is gone. So we're almost 13 minutes in. There's 1 point in it. Flinders Park we thought might come home with a huge breeze. The breeze has stopped. There's drizzling rain as we speak. Sun is out. There's a bit of everything, Vince.
There is, Ned. What have you got?
Well, this is absolutely perfect for the small forwards of Flinders Park. Clark going to try and get moving in here.
Yeah, let's see what happens off of this stoppage. So it's just come down to the ground, or they might have a bit of a chance there. Or the ball's dropped by window, and yes, we've got a kicking in danger, and that'll be a free kick, and that'll go, in fact, to Hunter Window.
Have a look at the wall of Flinders Park players there. Absolutely all spreading across that forward 50. It's going to be very hard to come out here.
It's an amazing situation at the moment. We have no one this side of the centre square, or the other side of the centre square, I should say. All 36 players are within probably 60 metres of the Flinders Park goal.
And stay in your seats, ladies and gentlemen. The under-18 red grand final. Flinders Park versus Brighton Bombers. A point in it. 13 and a half minutes gone. Final quarter. What a game.
Yeah, this one's going right down to the wire again. In comes the boundary throw in.
Big contest.
Book's got it. Gave it to off the tap to Draper. Draper down there in the back pocket. There's an example for you. And that looks like umpire's coming in. He's going to ball that up. So perfect example there. That Ethan Draper in the back pocket.
So 12 shots to 13. Umpire throws it up. Now the big rank gets that tap forward. Can't get a handball. They're going boundary side there. Clark the Shark is caught there. Tried to take them on and receives a free kick for too high. There's a little bit going on. Players helping each other up. Probably not quite within range. Goes back.
He's been clutching at that hamstring a bit as well. I think he's got some pretty bad cramp. It's going to take a serious kick from here, especially with a wet ball.
He's throwing the grass up in the air. It would have just come straight down because it's damp, wet, saturated. Probably a little bit far out for mine as he's very deliberate. Comes in, kicks into the man on the mark. Gives him one to go on with. Brighton Bombers come out. This is a grand final, ladies and gentlemen, for the ages. In it comes, big kick. Look at that pack form. Flinders Park, can they get one player? Smother. This is desperate football. This game, these players will remember this for the rest of their life as one of the tightest games of football, grand final that they've ever played in. The crowd's up on their feet. The umpire now about to throw this in. We're 15 and a half minutes into the final quarter. 1 point in it by Brighton Bombers, would you believe? Up they go again. Brighton get the clearance. Oh, misses his foot with the ball, the Brighton player. Now it's Kaiser who gets that ball out. Flinders Park turn it back around, and a mark taken. Just slowing things down now would be the big fella here, Alexander Book. No, it's not. So
yeah, and his kick's gone to window, but interception there, dropped by Couch. He's had excellent hands. He's dropped that one though.
Player hurt there.
Reardon tackled, and that's going nowhere, and umpire will ball it up. So Ruckman didn't actually get to that one. Hartwig it was who got the kick forward. Oh dear, strong tackle on Harry Maxwell there, and
2 players down.
Yeah, 2 players down. Just getting up pretty slowly there is
Hayden
Johnston.
He's not
There's
good.
a kick forward. Oh, Chambers up forward now. Didn't take the mark, and it's gone out of bounds. They are pressing here, Flinders Park.
Player gone down over here as well. I think he's just sat down. Here's the player who took the knock.
That's Lockie Baker, looks very sore. So does Aidan Johnson, looks very badly winded,
groggy,
but he's
aren't they?
still over there.
Yeah.
5 minutes to go. Ruckman go at it. Richards in front. Oh, quick kick out.
Oh, just down
quick
the
kick
floor.
out, and they're calling touched. Aidan Johnson, no. Free kick to Brighton. Chambers on the mark. Big kick out. Gone out to... There's a push in the back, and that'll be a free kick to Richards.
Long time to get the ball
they're
back.
Calling,
No time
they're calling for a 25 there, but Richards has got the ball. He's going to pump it long. Here comes Teague. Oh, 1, 2, 3 grabs at it. Couldn't take it. Ball's come back out. Barnes moves out to the centre line, and there's an excellent, fantastic mark there by McCann in the back line. He's decided to switch it. Got a couple of free players out there.
They're off.
Ball's now coming back into the 50. Where's it this time? Massive pack. Good shark off the pack there by Sampson. This game's gone up a notch. But again, the wall of Flinders Park is going to send this straight back in again.
So
back into about bookmark, and what a good grab again.
Oh,
yeah,
cramping.
Yeah, Couch it was who got the kick in. So Book now just holding things up. Brighton are 1 point in front. Flinders Park are pressing 18 minutes in. Kicks it high now, right down in front of our commentary position again. Flinders Park unable to take it. Brighton diving on the ball. Desperate, hard football. Brighton now holding. Oh, just pulled that in there was Maxwell. Flicked it out. Another throw in. Quick, Ned.
That's 12 inside 50 to 0 this quarter for Flinders Park.
And they can't capitalise. They should be in front here. 1 point down. Almost 19 minutes gone. What have we got? 21 minutes? For the
22.
22.
Yeah,
so
3 minutes to go.
Still, just under 3.
3 minutes.
Throws it in now. Unable to take it. Around they go, Brighton, and that's on the full. So Flinders Park, once again, another load up. Quickly, Ned.
Just really quickly, Aidan Johnson's come off. Looks very sore. And Luke Sarita's coming on.
So they're trying Flinders Park, something a little bit different. They're out now. Light this player too. Harrison Kaisler. Round he comes. Strong hands required. Strong hands taken. Great grab there. Jack O'Neill goes out wide. Now they're loading up. Oh, nice penetrating kick into that hot spot. Brighton in front. Shepherding player can't quite get the ball inside 50. Taken the ground. Let that ball go. And Brighton, could that be match saving? Maybe I've gone a bit early. Harry Maxwell.
What a tackle.
Really slowing things up. There's a minute and a half to go in this game. Across we come to the boundary. Playing well. Joshua Barnes. Just a short kick. Hold it up, they say. Matthew Barnes holds on. Has to hit a target. Goes forward. Oh, player round the neck. A little bit high with that. They go forward again through Hunter Window. It's up. It's down. Flinders Park. Can this be the last charge? Vince, take it away.
So McCann. The ball goes out. They've switched it again. There's a free player out there. That's Pryor. Pryor's right in the middle of the ground. Which way's he looking? Oh, actually goes for the handball. Handball there to O'Neill, and here comes the big kick in. Where's Teague? Oh, he's just been pushed under it. But they've got it here. Chambers spun around, got the ball away. But looks like Flinders Park again here, and the ball's gone about 20 metres out. Oh, mark dropped by Sampson, but they managed to clear it. but it looks like it's going to come back again. Oh, excellent work there by Book to get and make a contest. And he follows up. Good work again there by Sheldon.
Oh, got
and
the
they've got the
Seacos.
mark.
Oh, could this be?
Contu Seacos has got it.
Could this be the one?
There's a minute to go in this game, and he will be having a shot. Very slight angle.
Player down in front of us on the ground.
Lockie Baker.
Yeah, he's very sore.
Yep.
Geez, I tell you what, he's not a given on this.
Yep.
Not much breeze.
Not
Call
much
us through,
breeze.
Vince.
He's around about 30 metres. He'll be kicking from about 35. In he comes. Nicholas Kontosikos. And he has missed. Wow.
Could be extra time.
30
Every kid's
seconds to
dream.
go
Oh.
and scores. We are still none the wiser. 30 seconds to go. What do they really need to get this ball as far away as they can, Brighton? And they do. Is it going to come back? Book missed it. Richards. Handball over to Burke. Where are the Flinders puck? Oh, almost. Oh, Chambers had a go. Couldn't actually get it done.
Any score will win it.
Right, so then they bring the ball away here. Harry Maxwell. They've got the ball out wide. He's taking a bounce.
Running out of time.
And the ball has gone right out. Who's out there? It looks like Michael Camino even. And so now we're right out in front of the Brighton box. There cannot be long to go. Oh, and there it is. Wow.
Extra time.
We're going to extra time.
Unbelievable.
Wowee. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. So just hold on to your hats. We'll just wait and see where they sort themselves out. We'll see if we can get our cameraman back on a tripod and bring you this extra time. We'll just go to a break now. And we'll come
5
back
goals, 8 apiece.
refreshed and ready to go.
Check out Catch, where everyday Aussies are getting great deals, like Justin's Timber Rake, Sylvester's Cologne, Celine's Dijon, and Camilla's Pasta Bowls. For millions of products, everyday Aussies, check out Catch.
At Carlton Football Club, we use Interchange Pro software to manage our rotations on game day with our men's team, women's team and VFL affiliate Northern Blues. The software is simple and user-friendly and gives us a great idea of how to manage our players' rotations during a match. Interchange Pro provides concise information about players' time on ground and time on the bench. We can also see how long players have been on the ground and configure accurate alerts for individual players to manage their rotations and game time. Using the software, we can keep track of how many minutes our players have played on the ground and spent on the bench for the whole entire season, creating a database. We find Interchange Pro a great solution to managing our players' rotations on game day, and it'll be a great tool at community level too.
Justin's Timber Rake, Celine's Dijon, Sylvester's Cologne, and Kate's Blanket. For everything they need, everyday Aussies, check out Catch.
One of our great supporters here in the Adelaide Footy League this year is Business Plaza. They do great work helping clubs raise much needed funds. One of those is the Goody Saints. Let's hear from Craig Scott.
The Goody Saints are going to partner with Business Plaza because of their track record, and also they're a major sponsor of the Adelaide Footy League, and they've brought in big companies like Vodafone and Catch Group. We feel we can better engage with our members and our players through the app, and I encourage you to get on board and become a member of Business Plaza.
Welcome back, folks. Well, it's getting hot in the kitchen in the OTR Division 1.
Just by coincidence, our yesterday's hero this week happens to be one of Port District's favourite sons, and I speak, of course, of Jamie Baldy Baldacera.
It's that time of the show for Tony's Tales, and he's brought some stuff.
I've got some what we call props.
Check out Catch, where everyday Aussies are getting great deals, like Justin's Timber Rake, Sylvester's Cologne, Celine's Dijon, and Camilla's Pasta Bowls. For millions of products, everyday Aussies, check out Catch.
Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So I've been out to the middle and come back. We have confirmation. It's actually 5 minutes of play either way. If it is still a draw, there'll be another 5 minutes either way. So let's see what happens in this first 5 minutes. It appears to be that they'll swap ends. I can tell you now the sun is out. The rain has stopped. We're refreshed. I've been out to the middle and back. Vince has been out the back and back. Ned, you've been to the side and back. We're all back. And the players, they're coming back. And I think we'll just concentrate on this game now. What a ding-dong battle. The under-18 red grand final, Flinders Park, Brighton Bombers was 5 goals, 8 each.
Of 2.
2 points each for the whole quarter. And 38 points. And we are going 5 minutes either way. You've got a couple of very quick stats before we get into this game.
There's some real interesting ones with the inside 50s. 2-13 Brighton's way in the third quarter and 15-0 in the fourth quarter Flinders Park's way.
15-0, couldn't get a goal.
Ball goes up. Up they go. And again, it was booked with the tap. First one there was Harry Maxwell. Ball comes forward. That looks like Trembath in the long sleeves. And it's gone over to the outer side. And just as the rain starts to come down again, I'm sure you can see that on your screen.
Well, it's 5:30 at night over here in Adelaide. Look at it, it's tumbling down there. You can see on the screen there. Quite heavy as we speak. 5 minutes either way. We'll see what happens. We're 32 seconds in. Continue on, Vince.
So the ball gets tossed back in. Big punch there. Looked like it was Richards. Ball's moving down towards the wing. Flinders Park just forcing the ball forward. Trembath there. Grabbed it, lost it. And they've called holding the ball, and it is holding the ball, and it'll be a free kick against
A lot of umpires over that
Baker,
side.
and Brighton have the ball. So, long kick in. It's going to land about 40 metres out. At the back, good quick handball there by Sampson. There's a shot on goal, and that will put Brighton in front by that solitary point.
Of course, our vision today brought to you by Dartfish, Sports Interactive, Business Plaza, Interchanger, Catch.com.au, and we have a screaming good deal with this game. And of course, filming footy.
So, McCann, which way is he going to go? Out to the far side. Gets it right out towards 50. Pack forms. Trembath couldn't take the mark. Well sharked off the pack there for Brighton. Ball back in. It's looks like it's Draper. Couldn't get a shot on it. Flinders Park are going to bring it away. Ball comes out here wide. Good punch from behind.
Great tackle.
Yeah, great tackle there. So it's just the ball's coming around. Well picked up there by Burke. couldn't do anything with it. Neil slumped to the ground as he tackled, and yes, that will be a free kick. And he's a little bit slow to get up there, Neil.
They're off now down the ground. Reuben Hartwig it is. Down the ground they go. Flinders Park now into attack. And number 34 is Cosmio Pistioneri. Round he goes, kicks it right into that goal square area. Player running in on the ball. Can he sock it off the ground? A little bit of a but he's just stuck that ball through. Flinders Park have hit the front, and I reckon...
Was it O'Neill?
Jack O'Neill? We might just get that on the replay. You could be correct. In it came now. Ball went over the top. Players running in. No, it was... Now, he was down here getting a leg amputated in the last quarter. And he's come good. Good lad. And that's his second for the game. Flinders Park are up. I'll tell you what, this is how it's going to go. Up and back, up and back. So they've hit the front now. 5 points in it. Umpire comes in. We're at 20 to 6 at night. And still quite daylight over here for these last few minutes. We'll just come to Ned in a moment. Up it goes. Big knock by the ruckman from Brighton, but coming through. Good player there, number 12, and that was Couch. Neil couldn't get on with it. Ball wobbling around the ground now. That'll do. Just get it along the ground. It's a grand final. So Kayser it was. Now he can't pick it up either, and Ethan Neal just bounced up too high for him. Trembath again came around there. Sorry, Kaysler. Ball on the ground. She's willing here. Good skills required. Spun around with a tackle. Pinned. Umpire put the whistle up. Pulled it back down again. And we'll just have a listen, Ned.
Burks had a fantastic last quarter and started this extra time really well for Flinders Park, number 19.
So players picked themselves up. Umpire throws up. No one was ready. Ruckman just comes in with a left-footed. Just a paddle. Oh, Neil looked at that like he was going to soccer it. Saw an arm. Held it up. So a second ball up right in front of us here, gentlemen. And there's still just a little bit of rain around. Big clouds. Umpire throws it up. Flinders Park with a quick tap out. Player there put his body in was Harry Maxwell. Umpire balls it up again. Can we see one team break free? Everyone is on this side of the ground, along this side of the ground. Player fall into the ground. He's a bit sore getting up. Oh, can't get around there as Draper. Ball over the top, slippery ball. Keep your feet. Nice little tap there. That was clever by Cerritos. Just gets it out in front of a player there. Running hard for him is Moscow. Moscow now turned over. In they come through Gongeorgian. Up it goes. Oh, taken out of it. The Flinders Park players. 5 of them back there. They're out now, and that's clever play by Sheldon.
Geez, he's been good, Sheldon. Moved into the ruck and been very influential. And there's 5 minutes.
There's the first 5 minutes gone now. Leader.
It's gone, and Flinders Park have their noses in front. 6-8-44. Brighton Bombers 5-9-39. Now I think the players have to go straight to the new positions here. I'm not sure whether they...
I think you're correct. Straight swap.
Yeah, whether they actually have to go back into the huddle. Interesting here, Chambers playing up forward and now playing down back. So it looks like he's exclusively down the southern end of the ground, depending on what's happening.
Well, it worked, didn't it, last time? It worked last time, and can he be the saviour for them? There's a little bit going on. This player out here, just having a little bit to say to the Brighton players, and they're very up and about, the Flinders Park boys down here. Away you go.
Reuben Hartwig sneaking into the middle now. He's going to try and grab a clearance out of the midfield and slow it down for the Flinders Park. 0-all to the ruckman. So, Flinders Park now. Numbers around the ball. Can't get it up. It's scrappy. Needs someone with a clear head. Player now just on his left. Jacob Weston it was. Goes forward. Neil just looking a bit slow after getting that knock before. He can't pick it up. Goes this way, that way. Just a scrambled kick down the ground. This player I've liked, although bundled over on the kick, and that is Harry Maxwell. So, players are very excited out here. I'll tell you what, Kontutsikos is up and about. Sorry, not Kontutsikos. This is Piscioneri. He's vibrant down here, up and about. And
so Couch had the kick.
Yep.
And now it's going to come long down towards the wing. There's a fly there, pack forms at the back. It looks like, Book couldn't actually pick it up, and then he's just bundled over, so he will get the free kick.
A little bit clumsy, isn't it, now? Yeah. And fatigue's a big part, nerves.
That'll play a big part, so So here he goes. Book. Gets it as long as he can. There's going to be another pack. Off hands. McCann had a go at it. He's down on the ground now. Couldn't quite pick it up. And the tackle's applied. Ball's still in, but that's going nowhere. And we'll have another ball up. Half forward for Brighton.
Very slow to get up player there.
Flinders Park really pushed up the ground. They got Isaiah Gallagher in the goal square, and other than that, no one else anywhere near the forward 50.
Up it goes. Book and Richards, as it's been most of the day. Richards with the tap that time. Flinders Park kick off the ground. Bennett.
Good
Sorry,
play.
Baker was there. Got the handball out.
They're out.
Oh,
Kick.
Kontusikis is there. Has the ball. He's around a bit. He's just on 50. Which way is he going to go? Looks short. And he's found someone there.
Cerritos.
And it's Cerritos. He's going to be about 40 out. Directly in front.
Have a look at their bench over the back there. There's 15 coaches there. Wow. Call it through, Vince.
So Cerritos it is. They're 5 points up. This will make them very, very hard to beat if he can slot this one through. There's the kick. It's there.
It's there.
It's there. It's 11 points the difference now. 7 goals, 8-50 Flinders Park. Brighton Bombers, 5-9-39. And with 2.5 minutes on the clock, you'd have to say they are going to be very, very hard to beat from here.
And a few heads dropped there from Brighton. They understand how hard it's going to be from here. They've kicked 5 goals all game, and now they've got to kick 2 or 3
in 2
as
minutes.
many minutes. So it's going to be very hard. You'd think the Lee Matthews rule would just about get Flinders Park over the line here.
So 2 minutes to go. However, in front of Flinders Park, up it goes. Big Ruttman goes at it. Brighton, can they get a clearance? Important clearance required. They get it around the corner, goes forward. Player up forward. This is nice, clean play. They've got Big Book up forward. Just a hack kick forward. Flinders Park, I would suggest holding on to that ball for as long as you can, young man. So, I'll tell you what, he's played a great game. That's young Chalmers. He's played a really good game, Samuel Chalmers. Just going to go long down this flank to the wing. Big pack forms. No one able to take it. No, Book it is. He's taken a mark. Goes back. This could be the last hurrah for them. If they can get it forward here, they need 2 quick goals. He bombs it in long. Up they go. Chalmers in the back of the pack. Ball drops to the ground. Up in the air. Someone with courage required. Oh, out it comes. Round the corner. Geez, I tell you what, that was close. And that was Dylan Draper.
Just
brings it that little bit closer now. So, Flinders Park going to kick this in. I'll take the kick and then I'll give it to you, Vince, to bring it home to the siren. So, McCann.
I thought he'd
just
want to go as long as he possibly could there, but he's gone short.
David Reardon.
Mark's been taken by Reardon in the back pocket. He's in no hurry. There's the kick. That one's long, almost out to the wing. Big pack fires and Sheldon gets a fist on that. That's over the line.
30 seconds
30
to go.
seconds to go. Flinders Park, you're about to celebrate very, very soon.
11 points up.
11 points to go. So boundary umpire's going to throw it in. Up it goes. Very short throw in. And that's going to be just socket off the ground and over again. Oh,
she's
Ethan Neal just pushed in the back after he was across the line, and that will be a free kick, and the siren's about to go anyway. Quite appropriate.
There it is.
That he has the ball in his hand, the association medalist, as the siren goes, and Flinders Park, they are running across the ground. They are the premiers for 2020.
Oh, have a
the
look at them streaming across the ground.
They are very, very happy, and why not? They've played really, really well today and all season, and they are going to have a very, very good night tonight, Flinders Park.
So people come from everywhere to celebrate. That is a huge win for Flinders Park. Brighton, as we mentioned, they were 7-2. Flinders Park were 8-1 at the end of the home and away. They had to do it the hard way. Brighton win that preliminary. What a game, though. We saw a draw at the end of the game. 5 minutes each way. That felt like about 2 seconds the way that went. And we see Flinders Park come out 7 goals, 8. Just those couple of goals there or 1 goal in extra time. 2 goals in extra time straight to Brighton Bombers 5 goals, 9. They really couldn't get going, could they?
No, they just couldn't get going at the end there, and a few classy finishes from Flinders Park.
So let's just go through who we might think be looking at the beanie. I would suggest Flinders Park. How did we see it, gentlemen? We go down that list. Isaac Richards, the ruckman, maybe. Ethan Neal was good. Moscow was good. Lachlan Baker with 2. I'll tell you who I did like.
That was Chambers.
Chambers, in that he really played a dynamic third quarter. Pretty much saved them the game, I'd suggest. Stephen Clark was good early with 2. Go down through. Is there anyone else there that we can see?
I thought Tom Sheldon's performance was massive for them today, playing just about all over the ground.
Yeah, including in the ruck to give a bit of a chop out there to Richards.
He was probably more consistent, wasn't he?
And don't discount Max Teague's work, although he didn't get on the scoreboard himself. His work in that second quarter, that stoppage work that he provided by rucking in that forward 50, that really was a telling part of the game. Absolutely. In that 10-minute period where they slammed on 4 goals in quick succession, and that really was the difference.
And for poor old Brighton, Sampson tried well all day. Harry Maxwell was really good. Harrison Kaysler, number 9, was good. Trembath at times, George, and just at times. Finlay Bennett was really good. And I really like their ruckman, Tyron Book. But commiserations to them in a very close game,
Hunter
11
Window
points.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sorry? Hunter Window as
Window,
well.
yes,
really
that's the other one. They had a pretty good spread of players.
Yeah.
So who do you reckon we'll go with? Do you reckon Tom Sheldon for the beanie?
For mine.
Yeah.
Tom Sheldon with Chambers a close second, but Sheldon was very good over the whole 4 quarters and 2 halves of extra time. So, and good to see Kontusikas. He's getting chaired off there, kicking the goal at the last goal of the game, but they're going to have a really good night tonight, Flinders Park, and well deserved. So on that note, I think we're about to go to a break, and we'll be back to wrap it up very, very shortly.
One of our great supporters here in the Adelaide Footy League this year is Business Plaza. They do great work helping clubs raise much needed funds. One of those is the Goody Saints. Let's hear from Craig Scott.
The Goody Saints are going to partner with Business Plaza because of their track record, and also they're a major sponsor of the Adelaide Footy League, and they've brought in big companies like Vodafone and Catch Group. We feel we can better engage with our members and our players through the app, and I encourage you to get on board and become a member of Business Plaza.
Welcome back, folks. Well, it's getting hot in the kitchen in the OTR Division 1.
Just by coincidence, our yesterday's hero this week happens to be one of Port District's favourite sons, and I speak, of course, of Jamie Baldy Baldacera.
It's that time of the show for Tony's Tales, and he's brought some stuff.
I've got some what we call props.
Check out Catch, where everyday Aussies are getting great deals, like Justin's Timber Rake, Sylvester's Cologne, Celine's Dijon, and Camilla's Pasta Bowls. For millions of products, everyday Aussies, check out Catch.
At Carlton Football Club, we use Interchange of Pro software to manage our rotations on game day with our men's team, women's team and VFL affiliate Northern Blues. The software is simple and user-friendly and gives us a great idea of how to manage our players' rotations during a match. Interchange of Pro provides concise information about players' time on ground and time on the bench. We can also see how long players have been on the ground and configure accurate alerts for individual players to manage their rotations and game time. Using the software, we can keep track of how many minutes our players have played on the ground and spent on the bench for the whole entire season, creating a database. We find Interchange of Pro a great solution to managing our players' rotations on game day, and it'll be a great tool at community level too.
Justin's Timber Rake, Celine's Dijon, Sylvester's Cologne, and Kate's Blanket. For everything they need, everyday Aussies check out Catch.
One of our great supporters here in the Adelaide Footy League this year is Business Plaza. They do great work helping clubs raise much needed funds. One of those is the Goody Saints. Let's hear from Craig Scott.
The Goody Saints are going to partner with Business Plaza because of their track record, and also they're a major sponsor of the Adelaide Footy League, and they've brought in big companies like Vodafone and Catch Group. We feel we can better engage with our members and our players through the app, and I encourage you to get on board and become a member of Business Plaza.
Welcome back, folks. Well, it's getting hot in the kitchen in the OTR Division 1.
Just by coincidence, our yesterday's hero this week happens to be one of Port District's favourite sons, and I speak, of course, of Jamie Baldy Baldacera.
It's that time of the show for Tony's Tales, and he's brought some stuff.
I've got some what we call props.
Check out.
So welcome back, folks, and what a game that was. Went down to the wire. That big second quarter by Flinders Park. They kicked 4 goals for the quarter, Vince, and
All
then
from stoppage.
5-6 at three-quarter time and 5-8. So they both kicked 2 points in the last quarter. Then we went 5 minutes either way, and of course Flinders Park capitalised 2 goals. Brighton only the 1 point, and victorious on the day, Flinders Park. I'll tell you what, that club will be rocking tonight. Huge crowd here today. What a day to what a game to finish with as well, Vince. How
Fantastic.
did you see it?
Yeah, to go to extra time, the last game of the day, and a fantastic effort by Flinders Park. Second quarter especially, where they were able to kick those 4 goals from stoppage late in that second quarter, really set them up, and that was really the difference that period in the second half of the second quarter.
And a good spread. Yeah, good spread through Flinders Park. I tell you, Couch was good. The player we really liked was Samuel Chambers.
Yep.
That third quarter was very telling. What was happening was the wind was going one way. Brighton had a lot of the play going down, and it just would stop there with Chalmers and go back. Just very quickly, we've been trying to get the player with the beanie was Tom Sheldon, but it looks like we can't get him to come across. We're just waiting on young Ned to come back. So we'll continue on. So Flinders Park, good even spread. Players played well down back. They had Big Max Teague at times. They had to use him in the ruck.
Yep.
I like the flexibility that he was used in the ruck, down back, up forward, all that sort of thing. So we are going to get an interview in a moment. So we'll just cover a little bit on Brighton, who you might have seen there, Vince. We'll go to an ad and then we'll come back with our interview. So Brighton's players there.
Yeah, so Brighton, I thought that Hunter Window was really, really good all day, and he kept running. Deacon Trembath with the long sleeves on played an excellent game down back. Yeah,
couple of second efforts there. You saw him get the ball, kick it down. Then he was down there and going again. That's a very good sign. Both
Dylan and Ethan Draper were really, really good up forward and tried hard. Yep. But for mine, their best player by far and away was their ruckman, Tyron Book. I thought he had a big job against Richards today, and I thought he was outstanding in his work. He actually rucked all day, and sometimes he was up against Trembath, sometimes up against Teague. Obviously spent most of the day against Richards, but he took all 3 of them on and probably won overall.
The scary thing for me, Vince, is I agree with that. These kids are under 18. He's 19, 20, 21. He's still got 3 years of growing. He could end up being 8'5".
Oh well, He's going to certainly be up there, but he's an
athletic.
Yeah,
he's
he
a
was.
well-balanced.
Second efforts. There's second efforts. A lot of the time after the rock contest, he was the one who actually won the first ball out of stoppage, and was able to actually get the ball moving forward for Brighton.
I think Isaac Richards has got a little bit more growth in him, but he's a big solid lad already. Sometimes with these lads, what you see at 18 is what you get at 21. I think with the other lad though, with Book, certainly athletic. He's got all the proportions in the right places. He got up over the top of Richards there a couple of times. Then Richards got back at him. So, geez, it was a really good matchup in the ruck. When they did hit those two ruckmen too, they hit 3 or 4 metres forward. It's not just a little tap. So, be interesting to keep an eye on these lads going forward. The next 3 or 4 years, they're going to be super senior players if those clubs can hang on to the players.
Yes, and looking at Brighton, especially the way they're going this year. In Div 1, they've got some good young lads to come through, and that'll help bolster their stocks. And Flinders Park, obviously, they've got some more work to do next week in Div 3 against Golden Grove.
So you're correct. Brighton Bombers had a very good year and just went out in the finals, of course. So both teams contest in the finals. Flinders Park Seniors in a grand final next week, and their under-18s have won a grand final today. So fantastic. I think we're just going to take a quick break, folks, and hopefully we'll be back with our prestigious beanie winner just after this break.
Yep, thanks very much.
At Carlton Football Club, we use Interchange of Pro software to manage our rotations on game day with our men's team, women's team and VFL affiliate Northern Blues. The software is simple and user-friendly and gives us a great idea of how to manage our players' rotations during a match. Interchange of Pro provides concise information about players' time on ground and time on the bench. We can also see how long players have been on the ground and configure accurate alerts for individual players to manage their rotations and game time. Using the software, we can keep track of how many minutes our players have played on the ground and spent on the bench for the whole entire season, creating a database. We find Interchange of Pro a great solution to managing our players' rotations on game day, and it'll be a great tool at community level too.
Justin's Timber Rake, Celine's Dijon, Sylvester's Cologne, and Kate's Blanket. For everything they need, everyday Aussies check out Catch.
One of our great supporters here in the Adelaide Footy League this year is Business Plaza. They do great work helping clubs raise much needed funds. One of those is the Goody Saints. Let's hear from Craig Scott.
The Goody Saints are going to partner with Business Plaza because of their track record, and also they're a major sponsor of the Adelaide Footy League, and they've brought in big companies like Vodafone and Catch Group. We feel we can better engage with our members and our players through the app, and I encourage you to get on board and become a member of Business Plaza.
Welcome back, folks. Well, it's getting hot in the kitchen in the OTR Division 1.
Just by coincidence, our yesterday's hero this week happens to be one of Port District's favourite sons, and I speak, of course, of Jamie Baldacera.
It's that time of the show for Tony's Tales, and he's brought some stuff.
I've got some what we call props. Okay, folks, so we're back on. We're pretty much going to wind it up because we're waiting on our beanie winner, but I believe that they're doing the medal presentations over there, and he's got to come across from the far side. It'll also be dark, and we didn't bring miners' hats, Vince. So any last words from yourself, Vince, on what's been a fantastic day for the under-18 competition?
Yeah, 4 grand finals today, and so happy to call 3 of them, and I think we got the pick of the 3, Tony. We were quite lucky. The second game, obviously, Shocks had a really good, solid win. And the other 3 games went right down to the wire, none more so than this one we've just witnessed, which went to extra time. So
I'd like to thank our sponsors for the day: Dartfish, Sports Interactive, Business Plaza, Interchanger, Catch.com.au. You are correct. Screaming good deals. Filming Footy. And this has been a major production today. 4 grand finals. Don't forget, between the posts this week, we may get the interview with this player down there yet. A big week coming up with all the grand finals in the seniors as well. Thanks very much. Tony Neal, Vince Cosme, signing off.